Here we are, guys. How you doing today? Happy Tuesday to you. And before we get started, I'm gonna put a poll in chat. I want your opinion. Did y'all see Seaton's video today? That's the whole reason we're having like the state of the game discussion, because Seaton put out a video, and when Seaton talks, people listen. So, do you agree with Seaton's state of the game video? Yes, no, and I'll put undecided. And ask your community. There we go. Let's get this thing started. Yeah! Why was my announcer voice on? I have no idea. I don't understand, like, oh my gosh. But let's welcome B More to the chat. How you doing, B More? Hope all is well with you. Thanks for stopping in. And you know who that is. Let's welcome Stephanie, saying, love the thumbnail. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I didn't make this thumbnail, but I felt like we need to have a state of the game discussion, guys. I think that's what we need to have. And it needs to be live, you know? Really, Stephanie, because it looks like Lefty can't decide what he wants to eat for dinner. Ladies and gentlemen, little Papa. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I did it, Leo. How do you like me now? Let me stop. I'm just playing. Welcome, Leo. How you doing, man? You see the video, YouTube video I posted in Lefty Discord? It's about curry. Curry goat, curry chicken, curry spices. Let me stop. Welcome, Francisco. How you doing? It looks like Lefty can't decide who to rank up and is still thinking. That's a good one. That is a good one. Welcome, Autumn. How are you doing? Hope all is well with you. Thanks for stopping in. And people call him by many names such as Clown, Evil, Troll, and Toxic, but you can call him by his real name, which is Jewel. How you doing, Jewel? Wow, y'all really moving the chat right now. Saying the state of the game is dog. I don't agree. And ladies and gentlemen, he might just throw some dirt in your eye. Let's welcome the one, the only, Miles Morales God. What's going on, Xander? Hope all is well. I think Leo saying, ah. Welcome to Bias J. How you doing? I came from that video. Oh, okay. Well, you can let me know. You can let me know what you think. All hell, Lord Lefty. I don't know if I'm a lord, but I appreciate it. His booming voice graces our presence. Disrespecting Steph Curry again. I see. I promise I'm not. I promise I am not. And oh, shout out to AP Celebrity Waves for being a member for 7 months. He's been a member since I had members. Y'all gotta subscribe to AP. Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the chat, it's the legend himself, the one, the only AP Celebrity Waves. Thank you, AP. You are definitely an OG member. Definitely an OG member. Thank you so much for being a member, AP. I can't wait until you get memberships. And ladies and gentlemen, also entering the chat, let's get on our feet and welcome another legendary YouTuber, the one, the only, Jason and Jabari Gaming. How you doing, Jason and Jabari Gaming? Hope all is well with you. Thank you for stopping in. Happy Tuesday to each and every one of y'all. How is your Tuesday going, guys? Oh, it's Torch. Oh, I got my team is set. But yeah, what did y'all think of Seaton's video? I watched it today. He made some pretty valid points. He made some really valid points, and I can't even deny it. Like, they were valid points. Like, failed promises and stuff like that. I kind of agree. There were a couple of promises that they didn't deliver on, but in Kabam's defense, they had an unexpected issue with the Perry bug. I don't think they included that in the dev diary. So that might have contributed to the delay on things. I agree with Seaton word for word on what he says. Well, that's the thing. I don't like disagree with Seaton. I think he has some really valid points. Like, I think points were made. So far, so good, Lefty. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. This about streaming and you know, just having a good time with y'all. Just hanging in there. Gotta do AQ. Gotta do energy dump, and I just want to discuss with y'all the state of the game and get your opinion on what y'all think of the state of the game is. because I feel like he's telling it from a point where like Seaton was always like the #1 person going into content, and like he feels like the game is kind of stale, which is why do I have this across right? Combustion. Oh, okay. What's the note here? Nothing I need to worry about. But he has some really valid points. He has some really valid points, and I can't even disagree with him. Like everything he said was valid. Like it's like I can't even refute it, like at all. Like he has some really valid points. I'm just I feel like Kabam is trying to like take the game, like evolve the game, and I can't like fault him for that either. But when you make promises, world community, like we definitely want you to keep those promises. I don't mind broken promises. I'm well aware that the parry and ducks issues delayed a majority of what the mobile had to offer. I also feel like the game is stale. That's why I want to stream MCOC less. Stale. I'm inclined to not disagree with you on that either. Like, I do feel like at times, we're in a loop. Like we've been here before with like the champions. Like we have, remember 4 stars when they were like the rare commodity in the game, and we were still getting resources to rank them up. And then it was 5 stars, and now it's 6 stars. So one would believe that 7 stars are coming, and we're gonna go through that same process, right? So I totally get that. I'm barely having fun with the game anymore. I'm still having fun with the game, but I think that's more to do with me streaming than the game itself. Welcome, Edwin. How you doing? Saying, let's go, Lefty. What's going on, Edwin? How you doing, my friend? And welcome, Lauren J. Saying, what's up, my man? What's going on, Lauren? How are you doing today? Thanks for stopping in. Game going. Also, first 2 days in a row, Lefty. I do. You know what? You get the cheering for that. 2 days in a row. The game going downhill. I don't agree with the game going downhill because I feel like with Cyber Weekend, they just made a ton of money. So I don't think the game's going downhill, in my opinion. I do think that we need some like fresh new content, like unlike Variant, unlike 7.3, unlike the Abyss. And I know what you're gonna say, 1v1, but yeah, we need that sooner rather than later. But I'm still enjoying this game. Like, it's still a fun game with me. Like I haven't gotten tired of it yet. Trust me, if I'll be playing Fortnite more, and I still want to stream this game more than Fortnite, even though I am getting better and making significant strides in Fortnite. Like that's how I'm comparing it. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a console player, but I still like this game. I'm still having fun with this game. But see, you have some valid points on like the loop we're in when it comes to champions, and I also think that Kabam, they might overtune certain content, like the side event last month, Cavalier this month. Yeah, management at Kabam should be fired. Clearly they are understaffed, but still pulling in millions of dollars. Welcome Timor, photo and video. How you doing? I don't know about that. I just think they're trying to like expand the game quicker than needed, in my opinion. There's nothing brand new exciting about the game. I don't agree. I think mechanics are new. Some of the mechanics are new. And ladies and gentlemen, also entering the chat, we got another legendary YouTuber content creator. Let's welcome Fluffy Pig Monster. How you doing, Fluffy Pig Monster? Hope all is well with you. And ladies and gentlemen, he's like family. Let's welcome Boomhead Shots. Saying, what's cracking? How you doing, Boomhead? Hope all is well with you. I enjoy this game too much complaining. I think the game is still fun. Like for a mobile game, this game is still very fun to me. Like I do. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm on your side. I'm definitely a summoner like y'all guys. So I'm still like, I understand your play, but I feel like this game is still fun to me. I'm still enjoying this game for, you know, what it is. You know? Just tuned in, so I don't know if you stated your opinion on what you think about the state of the game by Seaton. No, not yet. I like the video. I think some of the stuff needed to be said. Definitely did. I do like Seaton's video, yes. Kabam has no creative vision. Welcome, Tony Crash. The content is bad. The only thing about the game are the cool champs and the OP buff. Kitty, Hercules, Sung-Chi, Ultron, etc. You don't think none of the content is good, Tony Crash? Welcome, Redwood. How are you doing? So say, yo, what's up, Lefty? What's happening? Nothing much. The virtual toys are great. The playground sucks. So you talk about like content. Now, I will admit, Variant 8, I was expecting more from that. There were a ton of bugs in that in Variant 8. But I would also admit that Act 7.3 was great. Except for when Kang was bugged. But 7.3 overall is great. It's not going down here. They need to listen to the community. Buff Iron Man, Captain America. They're very immature in their marketing. You think so? And also, guys, if we're going to be critical of the game, let's not make it like too personal. Let's not talk about Kabam employees or, you know, use foul language toward them. Remember, they're still people, guys. You know, so let's not be insulting to the employees of the game or the developers, stuff like that. Let's see. Root, the only new thing. Here we go again with Craven. No, what's his name? Hawkeye also has a new mechanic as well. This when the game slows down. So I feel like they're evolving the game. Like, come on, man. There are other new mechanics that I feel like don't get enough attention in the game. Let's see. Hey, Stephanie, how's it going? Tuesday, what changes would you make if you worked at Kabam, Lefty? If I worked at Kabam, my number one change will be the engine. That parry bug needs to be fixed yesterday. That would be my main focus. The parry bug. That has to go. That is our bread and butter. That's a crucial mechanic that everyone in the game uses. The parry bug would be my number one thing to fix. And I will not put out content if it's bugged. I will have like a team that would test content besides our content creators, like test content on like a private beta and have them tell us what needs to be fixed or adjusted. Even though we kind of have that, but it's not working as intended in my opinion. Let's see. Did I miss anyone? Root isn't even new. BMOS came out earlier this year or something. I'm 6 years in and he was speaking nothing but facts. Welcome the man Moses. He was speaking the truth. He was. Maybe not fired, but it's probably poorly managed. People like Bamboo and Broccoli leaving and saying each employee has too much on their plate, sounds unstaffed, and overworked, poor content. That's fair. That is a fair analogy. Yeah, Action is good content, I agree, but it's just one small piece. Well, they've released several things this year. The Gauntlet, Summer of Pain, 7.2, 7.3, Shang-Chi's Challenge, whatever it's called. They released several things. Yeah, it came out with Jubilee Side Quest. What's up, Xander? Welcome, Telfrey! Lefty! Lefty! What's going on? Hope all is well with you. Look, right there are main issues with the game, but I'm sick of the constant complaints. Even when they do something well, people still complain, sick of the negative. It's like a damn flood. Welcome, Adrian. I agree with that 100%. I feel like even when Kabam gets something right, we all still complain about it. And I've always been one of them people like, look, we can complain about this game, right? But we have to give credit what credit's due, too. Like, it's only fair. You can't just be criticizing without giving compliments either, because Kabam, they do get some things right. It may not be often, and it may be far in between, but they do get some things right. I wasn't going to bring up Kabam with the employees. I'm only referring to the game itself. Yeah, let's keep it on the game, guys. Let's just focus on the game and not the employees or insulting the employees. I agree with Tony, what Satan said. I agree with Tony Kraus. His month's cav EQ is very horrible. A slow cav and EQ. I want to say I would agree on that. I do not like this month's cav quest. Do not like it. I would agree 100%. Oh crap, I gotta check up the chat. I saw the way to Thronebreaker cav for at least a year, and honestly I have a lot of content pending. I enjoy the game a lot, and even if it's twice I leave, the new champs make me come back. I agree. I think the bugs have worn on people to the point where the community is irritated with everything, in my opinion. I agree with that 100%. 100%. Because my biggest issue right now is the parry bug. The parry bug, oh my gosh, that annoys me to no end. I dislike the parry bug. Like, the parry bug is the one thing in the game I want fixed the most. Like 100%. Your chat is really moving. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Pats are back. They are. That's not me for the case. Hey, Roddy, what's going on? Anita Kissinger, how are you doing? And from what I went through already this month, I'll be going through cav and this will clear at all. Whoever thought this month cav would be good content to release should be shot. I kind of agree with that. Cav is overtuned. I agree with that. It's really overtuned. I love this game. Welcome, Robert Estrada. I do love it too. That's why we're having a state of the game discussion. And welcome, Grinfield. Seth Near as well. The biggest issue with Kabam is how disconnected with the game they are, I feel. Sometimes the node combination in the Grundy side stuff is the grab. I feel they don't even test their own content. I think I kind of agree with that too. I want them like to. I don't know. This is just a recommendation. Like I hope Kabam isn't going to be insulted in any way, but I think they need to put out a team that tests content before it's released to us. All I see some of the YouTubers is negative, and I can name a few, but I won't. Yeah, let's not talk about negative about other YouTubers. But again, this isn't going to be like an all negative stream. Like there is stuff that Kabam does get well, guys. They have released some really good content this year. The Gauntlet was #1 for me. Welcome to Man Body Hop. What I think, as they know understood the game is bugged, they should not put harder content and maybe just middle tier content, which is not hard and too easy at the same time. But the Man Body, that'll be difficult. That'll be really difficult to do. It's the way they've been handling everything as of late is really making people leave the game. That's fair. When the players complain about the quest, and then what is harder, they complain. So which one is it? Well, I put out a poll yesterday, and it didn't seem like anyone like the cav difficulty nodes. Put chat on slow mode. I don't know how to put it on slow mode. I really don't. My opinion is the same that I said in line. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Welcome, Double R. How are you doing? If you know how to reparry, the bug ain't that bad. Okay, that's shade if I ever heard it. The bugs are annoying, yes, but that's not the reason I'm wanting to play the game less. Again, like I agree with Xander. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm annoyed with the parry bug. I'm very annoyed with the parry bug, but it doesn't want to make me want to it doesn't make me want to quit the game. Good vibes, hear love, and +1 new subscriber. Thank you so much for Lauren for subscribing. I appreciate that. Let's welcome for Lauren to the show. I appreciate the new sub. Thank you so very much. I'm your host, Lefty Knox, and I hope you enjoy the content. Welcome, Chuck. How are you? And welcome, DTM. Wow, y'all guys are really set it out for this. Asking Kabam to test stuff, slow down, Lefty. They do. I'm sorry. Like, I feel like even if they want to put this on content creators, like create a beta where we can actually test content, I think that would be a good idea to let them know what we find, like what bugs we find, you know? Welcome, Mustang UI. Do you have a Matter Daddy set up for your computer? Matter Daddy? I don't even know what that is. For me, I don't raise when I'm playing. I honestly believe that the most of the issues I have with the game are internal. I see myself trying to be an in-game player and I just play for fun. That's fair. I say most of the stuff that happens in the game is out of my control. Like I can't do anything about the parry bug, but I can complain about it. When it's taking them so long to fix the parry bug, it's been over half a year at this point. It's the engine of the game. Like it's the engine. Like you have to. They have to dig deep for that. I also believe there are so many people who just play for fun and the nostalgia for getting them as they play their favorite superheroes. I agree with that. We need hard content more than ever, in my opinion. Doing the game very stale. Well, we have Act 7. They just released that, right? Lefty speed running. Yo, Leo, no lie. Y'all feeling this chat right now. I didn't know this many people wanted to discuss the game. And saying that we'll be waiting for rinse and repeat, continued gameplay issues, compensation, bet your dollars to donuts. We get compensation before the war season ends. You think so? I had so much fun with Summer of Pain and the Grandmaster Gauntlet. Great pieces of content this year. I'm about to say, it wasn't all bad, guys. Like, we can talk about the bad stuff, but we also got to talk about the good stuff, too. Because Kabam, they've released some good content this year. Click on settings, then live chat. It should give you the option to slow down. Okay, let me go live real quick. I'm all about having fun, and put it simply, Kabam is missing the mark on fun. I don't know. It depends on what you like. Because some of the content they released this year has been fun. Settings, content. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, Stephanie. I really do not know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna try to keep up. Welcome, Insidious Raids. I'm all about over at that one. See, he made a lot of valid points with I wasn't a fan of him whining about AQ and AW for half the video. He lost me at that point. No, I don't agree with that. Welcome, Neem. How are you? I think he was just giving his perspective on AQ. I don't think he was whining about it. I really don't feel the parry bug that much anymore. It does is what Kabam doesn't do right. The summer content was great, but what did we have after Summer of Pain? We had 7.3. Did not get released after that, and we also had Shang-Chi's challenge. I agree. Welcome, El Capitan. Ranking up champions just to have them at some power level is getting boring. So now that I'm done with 5 stars, all I care about is rank 36 6 stars and so on. But I'll say I have moved on from my 5 stars as well. I'm on to 6 stars. State of the game discussion. Yeah, the chat is going off right now. I'm having a hard time keeping up, but I'm determined to keep up for y'all guys. Ladies and gentlemen, also entering the chat, let's get on our feet and welcome Taz the Immortal. Content needs to be challenged or else with the point of having a reason to grow. I agree. Act 7 was a while. Hold on, didn't 7.3 come out like September, October? Get a Matter Daddy, bro? What is a Matter Daddy? People don't seem to understand what an engine is. It's like a car for damn sake. It wouldn't run without an engine. That's true. I've been enjoying MCOC a lot more recently. I'm still having fun with it, I gotta admit. And ladies and gentlemen, also entering the chat is the legend himself, the one, the only, Gito. We're really back down to map 5. Yeah, we had to go back down. We did really good, but we didn't get everything done. Welcome Nicholas Caputo saying, by content, you mean Paradox? I mean, and that's another new mechanic in the game. For people who's like, we don't have any new mechanics, we do. It's just, y'all don't notice them as much because they're like not blaring. Isn't that the reason why you have a content creator program to test content before it's released, to test champions, to find bugs and exploits in the champions and content? Yes, and if you notice, whenever I find a bug, I'm not saying other content creators don't do this, but whenever I do, I will put it to Kabam instantly, like let them know right off the jump. I feel like that's my job as a content creator. But we don't get to, we don't get to test content before it comes out. Probably because I took a 3-month break. That's fair. Zeno counterpoint to that discussion. Shang-Chi channel was mad. I only saw like 3 champs used for a Corvus, Herc, and another one. That is very true. It was very champion specific. Very champion specific. Lefty, I think you're missing my point. We spend most of our time doing AQ, AW, Arena, Incursions, EQ, and side quests, and none of it's fun. The core content is not good. Okay, that's the point you're trying to make. That's fair. So what would you do to fix it? Grenfield, read last. Hold on, let me catch up. Grenfield says read last. The parry and dex are the 2 most important things in the game. It's not just the bugs. But they have acknowledged that they noticed it and they're trying to fix it. I want to see another gauntlet, but hopefully they'll fix the game first. I think they are working on it. I don't think Kabam is taking a lackadaisical approach to fixing the game. I just think they're having difficulty fixing the game. Because you gotta admit, guys, it's not easy to just, fix a game. It's just not. Like, especially the engine of a game. And, like, would y'all be okay if the game shut down for a month so they can fix the game? Another thing I want to address, I feel like they definitely tweaked the AI. I would love that Kabam do Smith about the availability of new champions. It's kind of disappointing that I need to wait about 6 months for a chance at them. Well, they give you the early access bundles, right? By the way, Shang-Chi's challenge wasn't greatly designed. Everyone used the same champs, same for 7.3. It's the worst part of Act 7 so far. 7.1, 7.2 was much better. I've done the first 3 chapters of 7.3. I gotta admit, I have used Ghost a lot. But I use Ghost a lot in all of Act 7, but I use Hard General a lot. We could have, I think BG1 is probably the only one that couldn't 100% of the map because they will lack a person and someone goofed in BG2. I think so too. Let's see, but the 7 needs a life as well and can't expect to test everything. That's true, very true. I kind of agree with Seaton was complaining about AQ. You log in, do fights for 5 minutes, AW maybe, but AQ is nothing to complain, necessarily evil for great rewards. I look at it differently because Seaton was in a higher tier of AQ to me, so I don't have to do that. Like, I don't have to step away for my friends or family to play the game. But then again, he's like in the end tier, so that's probably different for him than for me. I know that my biggest issue with it, the fact that you guys do not get to test content and champs before they get released is mind-boggling to me. We get to test the champs when they are like, when they come to the game. But it would be nice though, like to test content so we can find bugs for them, help them out a little bit, As long as I get compensation, pretty much. Yeah, platform upgrade would take a very long time. Don't hold your breath. They have changed the AI big time. Yeah, I know they changed the AI. I know that. But if the most important things in the game is taking them too much time, though. But it's a parry bug. It's going to take some time to fix. I'm having a blast lately in game. Welcome, Madrax Multi. Yeah, I'm still having fun with the game. It's just, there are some things that need to be fixed about the game. And again, guys, like, for people that just got in here, we're just talking about, like, what we want fixed. We're congratulating Kabam where they need to be congratulated, but also giving them constructive feedback. We're not taking personal jabs at any of the developers or anything like that. All right, guys? That's just, keep it tasteful. Welcome, I'm about to say Tony. Welcome, G.E. Morrison. Just love how Corvus was the MVP to Shang-Chi challenge, but they want to try and make people use them in AQ and not fix the exploit, but you have to fix the important things. Fair point. Points were made. I also wasn't buying 200 worth of crabs every 2 weeks. Neither am I. I only spend primarily on Cyber Weekend or 4th of July. That, to me, that contradiction was written all over it. Let's see. I'm top 30 AQ as well. They're complaining too much about AQ. We do extremely basic fights for great rewards. Yeah, but like I think Seaton was complaining about how it took forever to gain energy or something. Welcome Alexandra Egat. In January they need to shut it down and sort it out. Okay, guys, if they shut down the game, I don't think anyone would be happy about that. Everyone make sure to hit that like button. Yes, if y'all could. They could even subtract the final AW score to give the AW leader, so I kind of understand they can't fix the game. But I'll say fixing the game isn't like, okay, here's the bug, let's fix that. It's more complicated than that. It sounds like people feel as though we need to play the game. When I started to get the feeling I was not having fun, I stepped back. Once I felt as though I missed it, I came back. Yeah, I'm still having fun with the game. Like I don't have any complaints. Well, I have complaints, but I'm still having fun, even with the bugs. Well, half a year is so much time, you can't ignore that. That's true. Think you should pin the message, keep it tasteful. Yes, I think I will pin your message, Guido. Like, that's just, let's not take any personal shots at any employees, developers, or we're focusing on MCOC, the game, not Kabam, the company. All right, guys. So let me pin, I'll pin Guido's message to the chat. That way we can know to keep it, tasteful. Like, that's not being insulting. And like, if you're gonna give criticism, you have to give criticism in a way that can help Kabam learn. Like, what I mean by that is, like, you can't be like, oh, I hate this content and not give a reason why. You have to give reasons why you do not like content. Y'all giving reasons of why, like, you're annoyed with the game, parry bug, certain content isn't tested before it's released, certain content requires specific counters. Those are things Kabam can use to make content better for you. I told y'all I'm gonna be your voice. That's why I put the polls in chat. That's why I am the CCP, because I want to be the voice for y'all. Let's see. Hold on. I'm having fun with new champ because the new champs Kitty, Hercules, Shang-Chi, Buff Diablo has been blasted. Yeah, but I'll say I agree. Like, Kabam, when it comes to champion design, Kabam hasn't missed on that. They're doing a great job at that. Kabam nailing it. Champion design, animations, artwork, Kabam never misses. That's one thing I will always defend Kabam on. They get that every month. They get it right every single month. There's not one champion in this game right now that has bad animations, character design, or anything. And what I mean by character design, I mean how the character looks. I'm not talking about their kits, all right? Yes, Telfie, Seaton made it sound like an hour-long inconvenience to move. Let's not criticize, Seaton. I respect him, so I don't want to, like, come off like we're being critical of what he's had to say about the game and his feeling. Remember, he repeatedly said that's how he was feeling for him. I agree with Zan. The game has been very stellar. Even though I thought about quitting and joining a retirement alliance, I'm not gonna, but I thought about it. Okay, Leo. AQ is not a big issue because of reduced timers and reduced links. Okay, I need to, hold on, before I go into AQ, before I go into the arena, let me do auto fight real quick, because this is a lot. This is a lot. Let's see, AQ is a big issue. Right, that one. Hold on, y'all really moving the chat. Hold on, guys. Setting the game would be stupid, I agree. I definitely would be sort of everything out. Okay, but it's being down for a short time, a month. Is it better in a long term? Yeah, but Kabam will lose a lot of money from that. AQ take half an hour in total for all 3 sections for me. Okay. Let me put this on. There we go. Let's see. All good be more. Like I said, you have valid points. Telfreeze and SSX with me. So this said and is valid. Okay. Is attracting X from Y to obtain Z and then erasing all of Z's in a discrediting order hard? Yeah, I don't think it's that simple with a game though, Telfree. Here it is. Kabam is like a cheating ex that was with you for your money. Game is great when it's working, but you can't always trust them because they talk out both sides of their mouth. Fair? I can't comment on that. I don't know about that. If anything, shut down MCOC, just scrap the loss and focus on resources into the main game that they got where they are. I can't say that either because I haven't played MCOC. Leo over there planning for their... I'm about to say, he already planned on moving on. I haven't had fun with the game since the 3rd week of Summer of Pain with the bugs introduced. I really enjoyed the game before that. The parry bug still gets to me. It still gets to me. so I don't mind it remotely. I just got tired of doing Cavalier EQ months. It becomes like a chore, in my opinion. I kind of agree, but how would you switch that up, Xander? Like, if they don't put out Cav EQ, what are you going to put out? I must say, I don't get the AW award delay as it ended. Oh man, the chat. Goodness gracious, the chat. Is there an option? Hold on, let me put. Oh, I messed something up. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's see. They always had the weak spot that had led to miscommunication not being forgiven. That poor communication for the players. How would they communicate more? Let's see. Lefty voice of the voiceless. I try. How do I feel about the state of the game? Well, I mean, I've started since I was last year November, but I say it fell off a little from then, in my opinion. How did it fall off, Alpha? Can I have opinions? Good God. Have a good night. I'm not going to pretend Seaton is above basic summoner. That's silly. No, I'm not saying, Insidious straight. I'm not saying that at all. I promise I'm not being critical of you having an opinion. I made this stream today. I'm having this stream today so you can have an opinion. And that's, I wasn't trying to seem like I was coming at you. I sincerely apologize. I wasn't trying to do that. So I understand if you want to leave, but trust me, I was not trying to take a shot at you. I do apologize for that. Lefty, would you like someone else on call to talk about the state of the game? Give me a second. Be sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Yes, if y'all could, I would appreciate it. Wrong button. I was on the edge of taking a break with you, Taz. I'm talking about one more Perry fail, and I would have gone. That's fair. I'm talking about releasing AW season points. I think Kabam might actually release something about that. I think they're working on it, but it's not that easy. By the way, I agree with Seaton for the most part, but a take on AW was irrelevant because he hasn't done it in a very long time. When he did it, yes, they were true, but not the case anymore. So are you saying AQ is different now? There's slow mode. I don't know where slow mode is, Alpha. What's going on, Mike Wagner? How are you? Pretty good. How is gaming going for you? A failed Dex or parry in hard content is basically the difference in life and death, so I feel you, Leo. It definitely is. Definitely is. If Kabam wants to give them ideas on how to make some more rock the house content, they can hire me as a consultant. What would you give them? What ideas do you have? Food for thought. Kind of hard to keep it tasteful when Kabam has 95% of the time this year left a bad taste in the majority of the players' community's mouth. I 100% agree with that, Redwood. I definitely agree with that. I definitely, and the thing that I'm not one to, criticize people like that, but my biggest issue is like, okay, we all know that there's a parry index bug, but why are we still getting the same compensation for AQ and AW? I feel like that right there left a bad taste in my mouth. They need to give us a different kind of compensation. And it doesn't even have to be all revives. It could be, I don't know, potions. It could be, what do you call those things? Energy refills, just something different. Crystal shards, something different. Welcome, Ben Denenberg saying my honest is the parry issues are really the ones I see the most and don't come up with. That said, I agree with other opinions. For me personally, a big comp package would be great. We got one in August though. We have got one. By not censoring and deleting threads, they all posted. I did see that they deleted the thread, but in the defense of Kabam, sometimes people were taken in a different direction. Like they'll start coming up with conspiracy theories and stuff like that. And I feel like that's not fair to Kabam. Like it's one thing to be critical and give them constructive criticism, but it's another thing to like create conspiracy theories too. We know they can't fix it up, so why not kill a compensation? They might give us some. Telfie is correct. Seaton hasn't really been playing the game. He did admit that he's taken like a laid back approach to it, and would be huge it would be a huge for me as a show of how they understand. I agree. We do need some compensation other than the one they've been giving us. It hasn't been enjoyable as it was earlier. The random moving of champions like random dashes or parry. Yes, that happened to me. I forgot what content I was in. It was incursions or 7.3. But my opponent would dex at the well, no, it would dash in at the AI, and I didn't want that to happen. Use this message as an opportunity to breathe in between reading and everything else. Thank you, Anaz. I appreciate it. I did not realize this many people wanted to discuss the state of the game. Completely agree with the comp thing you said. Yeah, exactly. I understand that we have parry index issues. It annoys me, but I'm not one to not accept free stuff. Like, especially like I appreciate Kabam for acknowledging that they're trying to fix it and for giving us stuff, but like how many AW and AQ potions and pots can we receive? Like I got some in overflow now. Like, so it's going to waste. I'm on standby if you need me. Okay, I'll let you know, Xander. I just don't understand why they changed the AI. They act weird, don't hit into you when playing Ghost, won't throw specials, and will intercept you. Yes, that right there. They also tweak the AI. I know they tweak the AI. The AI plays differently. I mean, another pack will be another pack like we got in August. Maybe buff is a smidge better. Yeah, but I agree. I agree. Welcome Fast Out Loud saying Kabam needs a way for us to target 6-star champ, aka Wish Crystals. Where the hell are they at? And will the next roadmap come out? And it will be another year. I mean, why? Target 6 stars? What do you mean by target? Like outside of the arena? Or are you talking target 6-star shards? Conspiracy theory, Lefty knocks, LK loves Kabam, Lefty works Kabam. Come on, Maya Jackson Lefty. That is not true. I told y'all, I defend y'all to Kabam the way I defend Kabam to y'all. Changing arenas, fixing the Corvus bug, the bugs, rinse and repeat compensation, arena bots, mercs, constant changing the AI, annoying stupid content. That's what clouding the game right now. I agree with that, especially changing the AI. I feel like they're taking a stance against mercs. They have done something about that. It's just mercs. They're like what is it? They're like weeds. They keep coming back. You can't really totally get. I think every game has mercs. What about being stuck in an alliance you're not happy with doing the gifting event? It's too late to move due to war season cutoff. Lefty, not me. That's fair. That's a good point. That's a good point right there. That's a good point. I don't have a defense for that. That's true. The AI has definitely been up to difficulty with the recovery time, the intercepting, and just much more. I agree with that. I felt like Kabam should definitely let us know that. I don't know if they did or not, so I can't say if they did, but they should definitely let us know that. Yeah, we got a big conversation 4 months ago. Tons of parry and dex issues have happened since then. The lousy AQ comp ain't it. I agree with that. We need something in the comp they've been giving us. That comp is not good. Like, don't get me wrong, Kabam, I appreciate the comp. I just don't feel like we should be getting the same comp. Like, we need them to switch it up. Like, if you want to give us what, I don't know, something outside of AW rewards, you know? I don't know who said it earlier, but the only good thing about this game right now is some of the buffs and new characters we got. We're getting the 1v1 mode, so I'm looking forward to that. Everyone's been talking about that, so I gotta admit, I'm looking forward to that. With the AQ rewards, at least spread them out with single potions and revives, not team. I agree. Like, they need to give us different rewards. Lefty works at Kabam. That explains a lot. I joke and promise, I do not work for Kabam. Well, I'm in the CCP, so maybe by proxy I kind of do, but I don't work for Kabam, no. I'm not employed. I do not receive any paychecks from Kabam. I'm just one, look, I'm one of them people, I was raised like, look, if you're going to complain about something, don't be upset if they take it away from you, because if we can, as a kid, we were always taught to be grateful for what you have. And if we wasn't grateful, they would take it away. That way, I can't complain about it, and they don't have to hear about me complaining about it. So I'm just like, look, we can't just complain about Kabam all the time. We gotta acknowledge that they are doing some things right too. Talking 6-star champion crystals, like class crystals that were supposed to be wish crystals, so we don't have to hunt for one 6-star out of 200 champs in the basic pool. I agree. So you're saying they need like what are them crystals they have for the 5 stars, the class crystals? Would you be okay with that? Fast out loud. Every game has C Lefty, even Fortnite. Yeah, every game does. Mysterio throwing heavies like Matt. Well, Mysterio always did that though. Mysterio always did that. I want some Crystal Shard once a month. I agree with that. I think we need great live stream. Yeah. Let me check. I think we need other descriptions. I mean other rewards. Lefty is looking for a 7-star Nexus comp. No, I think we should get the exact same comp we got in August. The exact same. I definitely believe we should get the exact same comp. That's how I feel. I could be wrong. Oh my goodness, goodness gracious. Let's see, Nicholas for real, he be throwing. I got about that. Welcome, Douglas McDaniels. You are allowed to complain. I complain, Leo. You know I complain. You know I complain. But I wanted today to be a spot where y'all can come and y'all tell me how y'all feel about the game, because at the end of the game, we are the customers. We played the game, so it's only fair that we should be able to discuss how we're feeling about the game and where the game's going. I think seeing he gave us he put the torch out, and I feel like, hey, let's discuss it, guys. How y'all feeling about the game? What's the state of the game? I put that poll in chat, so let me know how y'all feel. And right now, we have 67 votes. 67% of y'all agree with Seaton. 21% is undecided. 12% say no. So right now, majority of the community is feeling exactly what Seaton is feeling. Let's see. Fortnite servers are down. I see that it's down, but I feel like people are still playing the game. Yes, 6-star class crystals would be great if they were 10k just like the 5 stars and not more expensive, and the rewards and all content need a bump like variants and EQ and side quests. I agree with that fast. I feel like variant they need to upgrade those awards. They need to upgrade those awards. And on top of that, if they do release 6-star class crystals, they should be 10,000 shards. I agree with that, 100%. The game Nust. I don't know what that means. Kabam Mike starting forum post like your mom telling you down to not buying you something. Well, I was always told, like, yeah, be grateful for what you have because it could be taken away anytime. Like, let's be for real, guys. If they took away this game, what would y'all play? Venom AI is ridiculous. Never hated fighting one more champ. Like Summer Pain was the living hell. I agree. Like, matter of fact, it wasn't Venom for me. It was what's her name? What is her name? Katie Candy's favorite champion? Emma Frost. Emma Frost. Oh my gosh, I hated fighting her. Gosh, I hated fighting her. They should give us loyalty and glory, not just loyalty. I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. One thing that hurts us as a community is that we complain about everything and they are stretching themselves thin, trying to accommodate everyone. I agree. I have admitted this already. Kabam has spoiled us, but them compensation pockets, we're spoiled. So whenever something inconvenient happens for us, we expect the top of the line compensation. And I don't feel like that's not fair. That's not fair to Kabam. And that's why, like, if you notice, I want y'all, like, we can talk about the game, we can talk about what we don't like, but we also have to compliment Kabam too, because they already acknowledge there's a problem and they're working their hardest to fix it. So we can't just be attacking them and tell them that they suck and this game is terrible. Like, we gotta also compliment them too, because they're working their behinds off to try to give us the best product they can. And no, the product is not perfect, but they are working towards it, you know? If they took away this game, I'll go back to COD Mobile. If they took away this game, I'll probably play Fortnite. I want tons of units for comp as well. Like give us 1,000 comp units. Help out. And that's not fair. That's not fair. Welcome, Jacob. 1,000 units. That's unreasonable. I feel like the comp we got in August is the comp we should get again. It's sad that Seekin is not focused on MCOC. He used to be able to influence Kabam like no other YouTuber, but now they won't listen to him since he's not that active. I don't know about that. I can't speak about any of that, but I wish he will come back to the game. And he's just not motivated to play, and that's fair. Like, after playing this game at the level he played, I totally get it. Welcome, Scott Christian. How are you doing? I probably stopped playing video games, and that's a lie, Leo. I just gotta ask you, you wanna play Fortnite, Call of Duty? What's the game called? Apex? Halo? You would not stop playing video games. Like, variants are not easy 5-star content. Variants have 6,000 attack power, like way too much for 5-star rewards, need to be upgraded. I agree. Variant, I think Kabam Mike said it wasn't in-game content. I don't know, like, I feel like the PI indicates that it is in-game content. Or close to it, at least. I want glory. I just want something different. Like, thank you for the AQ and AW rewards. I appreciate it, but that's all you give us. I just want something different. If you don't worry, we won't take your 4-star Hercules back. I mean, I have the 6-star, so I'm good. Yeah! Lefty Candy Crush. What is happening? What? Stop it. If you edit the title in your YouTube studio, go to customizations and slow mode should be there. Hold on. I'm catching up on chat now. You said, hold on. Go to customization. Slow mode should be there. I don't see it in there. Nope, I don't see it. Oh, settings. Community? Nope. Channel? Advanced settings? I don't know. We'll figure it out, guys. Hold on, your channel. If they took the game away, back to reading digest on the can, and if they took away the game, I'll have to spend more time with the wife and kid. Don't scare me like that. Left, you never met Candy Crush? I don't know who Candy Crush is. I agree the comp in August was okay. I will be happy with that again. I will agree with that again. Like, if they want to give us that like once every few months, matter of fact, if they give us that like once every 3 months, I'll be fine with that. It's fair to expect a nice conversation still we expect the whole time the game has started to go down here. Our earned dollars should always be matched and extra for our loyalty and the fair. That's fair. I'm watching Seaton's vid be back in a bit. Okay. Who cares about Kabam Mike says the guy is a joke. He lies so many times. I really don't understand how he still has a job. I don't think he's lied, but you gotta admit, he's like the spokesman that interacts with the community, and you gotta admit, it's not easy to interact with us as a community. Telfree. Bro, the game needs a little balancing. I agree, Kirsten KD. I keep my 4-star hurt. Thanks very much. He's ranked 5 and 6 9. I'm about to say mine is too. I'm being serious. I don't like playing these games as much as I used to. Probably would have sold everything. Really, Lefty? I mean, Lefty. Leo, you getting tired of video games? Lefty should start doing what, crossroads? Nah. I mean, in your live YouTube page. Okay. Honestly, I wouldn't mind getting items, gear for my champs. This was a big controversy years ago, but I think I would rather have that than 7 stars. I think that's one of the things Seaton talked about in his video. Like, it has some like broken promises about like relics and other things. I totally forgot about the dev diary, to be honest. There's so much. Welcome, Dalton Lovett. There's so much variant saturating the mid-game content. There's no point anymore. Variants only help me for arena at this point. We need meaningful content and in-game level, in my opinion. I agree, and that's why I'm just like, when y'all was like, we should have more rank up materials, it's like, where will you use 6-star rank force? Because if we're being honest, all the content in the game right now, outside of like the Abyss and maybe Labyrinth, is built for 6-star rank 2s at the most. You know the area where you can see the analytics of your current stream, edit the title, and there should be another section where you can turn on slow mode. Okay. Had I literally looked him up instantly. Okay. It's not easy because he doesn't make it easy. The guy has no idea about the game and never shown anything otherwise. Sorry, but can't change my mind about Mike. I've never really, like, to be honest, before I started streaming, I never really did, I never really knew much about him. I've only knew about him from what y'all told me. That's why, if you notice, I'm always slow to say anything about him because I never really heard of him until I started streaming. Oh, slow mode. Oh, there it is. Okay, I just put slow. I'll put it on for 30 seconds. No, never mind. I don't know if hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, I'm gonna leave it the way it is. I don't like the way it's set up. It's not, hold on, read that one. Let's see. Take this guy up with the game. I agree. Well, I work every day. The grind is a little long for me. Yeah, I can't grind the way I used to be honest. But that's because I got a lot of champions. Other Kabam employees are okay, but Kabam Mike, I don't know much about him, so I'm really slow to talk about him because I don't know much about him. From what I've seen in his videos, he seemed cool. Welcome, Martian. I want the one versus one at this point. Me too. I think that mode needs to like get here soon. Let me ask y'all this: would y'all leave the game and not come back? KVQ rewards need to be updated, especially since it's harder now. I agree, Scott, and I think there needs to be a completion rewards. I think there needs to be completion rewards. At least you found it. I'm about to say I found it, but I don't want to put that on because then people won't be able to tell me their opinion. So, but thank you, Xander. You're supposed to under-promise and over-deliver. I get Kabam wants us excited about the future, but the dev diary caused them to over-promise and under-deliver. That's true, but I think that was primarily because of the Perry bug that may have delayed a few things. So I seen your question and had to go watch Seaton's video. I'm normally not in agreement with him, but I will have to agree with him on the state of the game. They're going to have to do something serious overhaul in 2022 or the game will die by summertime. That's why, like, I watched Seaton's video. As soon as I seen I watched it, and I knew, like, we have to discuss that in stream today. Like, I was going to do arena, but I didn't realize this many people would show up. So I knew we had to discuss it. Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the chat, another legendary content creator. Let's welcome the one, the only, Ghost Dog 54. Welcome, Ghost Dog. Thank you for your opinion. I left the game twice and came back twice. I've never left the game. I've always played this game consistently, daily. I've never left the game. And to be honest, I don't have any desire, but I do agree that things need to be fixed. We need progressing level and new challenges for the progressing level. That's fair. Let's see, I'm close to leaving the game now, to be honest. Just one more failure. I'm not close to leaving the game. I'm still having fun with the game, but I do think things need to be fixed. And again, Seaton has very valid points. Like, I'm not one to, disagree with other YouTubers, but I kind of agree with Seaton regardless. Like, he has some very valid points. KVQ was fine before this month. The awards were fine as well. They are for players who are progressing towards Thronebreaker, but the new nodes make it a mini variant and it doesn't help those players. Right, I agree with that. I told y'all the day I did, I was like, I don't know how I feel about these nodes. They're like, they're making people use champions that they may not have ranked up. And I could applaud Kabam for like getting us to use other champions outside of our main ones, but It's not. I feel like cab difficulty is not for cab players right now. It's for thorn breakers. I feel like Kabam wants to see how many will leave, and they pray as we leave that hoping mercs will follow. Then they will uphold their word. I don't think that's the case, Douglas. I don't think they want. They probably do want mercs to leave, but I don't think they want people to leave. I don't think it's bad. I think there are dry points, but to be honest, what other comparable games are close to would play about as this one? Yeah, and that's another thing. This is probably, in my opinion, one of the best mobile games of all time. Regardless of the bugs, I can't think of another mobile game that I would play the way I play this game. Like, I built my YouTube channel around this game. There was no other mobile game that I'll build my channel around. This is the one and only. The rewards for cabs are fine because it should be a walk in the park for Thronebreakers. Easy content for decent rewards. But it's not, but it's named Cavalier, so wouldn't you think it's for Cavaliers players? If Soul Capeller is done right, it can save the game for a long time. True. And ladies and gentlemen, people, welcome Pablo Salinas. Still having fun in part because I have fun, fam in my ally, and we keep AQ and they do low stress. I agree. Like, I feel like my alliance definitely keeps me in the game. I'm definitely in the game for a while after gifting event my mind has chosen. Do you know how long you be gone? Lefty, you are too nice. Where is your evil twin? Well, I kind of understand where Kabam is coming from, because I try to put myself, like, if you're going to be criticize someone, you gotta put yourself in their shoes. And if I'm going to be critical of Kabam, I'm looking like if I was Kabam, like I look at my channel, like if my channel kept crashing or had serious lag, that will annoy me and it'll hurt my feelings because I'm not giving you my best product, even though I'm trying. And I'm trying to just identify with Kabam. Damn it, Lefty, now I want to be on call more to say, boy. Give me a second, Zando. I'll let you know we can hop on. I got you, though. I want the old class-based Cav EQ back. Tell me why. As someone who's literally done every single Cav EQ 100% since the acceptance, trust me, it's trash. Okay. I will say that how many other mobile games have done what this game has done at the level they have done. Exactly. Like, this game has been running for 7 years. You cannot say it's that bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, it has bugs, but this is still a great game. Subway Surfer is pretty nice. It is, but I want to build a channel around it. By the way, some of the cab difficulty nodes are great. I love the Spidey node, for instance, but some of them are bad misses. Like the Nick Fury quest is a miss to me. I'm sorry, that Nick Fury quest has to go. I was not feeling that quest. Hey, Lefty in chat, hope you're having a wonderful and beautiful day. 10 more days to No Way Home, or 8 if you're in Ireland. Welcome, like me. Welcome, Elevator's Not Worthy. The new Cav EQ is like reading an essay. I can't criticize Kabam for that because that's not really a criticism. Like, this game is about reading nodes, so they are getting longer, but how would you really improve on that? Make it shorter? But if it's shorter, you might not understand it. I think instead of making spreading the month quests across all the difficulties, I think it's more request embrace and one monthly quest per with proper rewards. You think? Welcome, Monglay. The problem is that the game is unique and Kabam knows that. Yes, Crash Royale is amazing, yo. Okay. Crash Royale and Rocket League. I don't know, but that game isn't as intricate as this game. Seeing kind of led the charge against Relic. I believe that we may have already had them if you hadn't spoken against them. I don't think so. I think the parry bug really threw things off of Kabam. That's my opinion, though. I don't know how true that is. Ghost Talk true, but if it's also a bug or some kind of issue, slow down advancement and get on their side with honesty. Doesn't Kabam always say they are understaffed? Aren't they making enough money to hire more people? I never understood that. Hire more people and get stuff done. It may not be though simple though, because hiring someone for a specific task is not easy. Cavalier Monthly needs to be made for Cavalier players who just hit mid-level. I agree. I agree with that. I felt like the Cavalier difficulty was too difficult this month. And I'm Thronebreaker. Y'all see my account. Bring back Diner Dash. Fortnite Chapter 3. Welcome Kazuri Sumatsai. Thronebreaker EQ win. That might not be, who knows? If anything, maybe next year, maybe? I don't know. I just don't like the Cav EQ nodes. If we're going to be a variant type nodes, I want variant type rewards. I kind of agree. Like, they changed the nodes. I feel like they should upgrade the rewards. Oh yeah, I'm deleting and staying off social media as soon as Wednesday the 15th hits to avoid No Way Home. That's why I'm seeing a Thursday night. Welcome Pedro Neves. Saying hello, good people, for all players, MCOC. And welcome Meme K. How are you doing? No other mobile game has lasted the way this game has, the level it has, but that being said, they need to fix the issues. I agree. This is a great game, and I think I speak for everyone in chat right now when I say we want this game to continue to be great. We want to continue to play this game because I love this game. Legit, this is probably the best fighting game I've ever played. Better than Mortal Kombat, better than Street Fighter, better than Soul Calibur, Tekken, all of them. This is the best. And I'll be the only one on that hill if I need to be. But this is a great game. And I want to see this game go higher. Like, I want to see it go to the next level. I'm going to go Ghost Media till I watch No Way Home. Depending if I actually do. This game, the combat, no other mobile game can do Doom Cycle as smooth as this. I'll be sticking around because of the combat. I agree. Like, the animation and artwork will always have me invested in this game. Yeah, the intricacy and the way that there are multiple ways to accomplish things in your own personalized way, plus the alliance aspect is what keeps me around. Exactly, that's what I love about this game. Like, this is a great game, and I feel like everyone in chat wants this game to be even greater. Like, I feel like this community, this game could be the best mobile game ever made. I really believe that. I'm going Saturday with my dad. Nice. I want your opinion on it too, Xander. I'm going Thursday, but morning. I'm going Thursday evening. After my stream, I'm going to go see No Way Home. Anyways, enough about the game, Lefty. If Scott Foster doesn't impact the game too much, my Celtics are spanking the Lakers. I don't see that happening. But then again, the Lakers playing like crap and Russell Westbrook is crap, so yeah. I'm in the minority as saying I don't want Matrix 4 spoiled. I'm going to see that too. I can't wait for the Matrix. Wait, Lefty, we doing a call because I'm available for a minute tonight. Oh, y'all want to be on call? Well, I know Xander and Ghost Dog want to be on call. Have they fixed the patch that left Ghost Dog still dooms? Not yet. Better than Mortal Kombat? Hold up a second. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mad Titan has returned. Let's welcome Thanos. So Kraven will be in No Way Home? I don't know. I'm going to get a Ghost Internet until No Way Home dies down since I haven't seen Venom 1, 2, and I finally saw Endgame last year. We don't need it perfect or best, but we need it function as it should be. I agree. So it's funny seeing people talking about game combat, whereas I'm kind of bored of the game combat now. Why? I still love the game combat. I feel like I honestly wouldn't be so pissed if they honestly stated that it was every time hit the fan and be transparent and bring the game back to 7 years ago. Well, I feel like the game has evolved since 7 years ago. And I feel like they're definitely taking the game in a new direction. Don't get me wrong, I love this game too. I haven't invested too much time into it. I just wish they would sort it out too many bugs. I agree, the bugs need to be fixed. The thing that Kabam really needs to fix is Tiger's outfit. The overalls are stupid, bruh. We spanked the Lakers like a month ago by 30 points left. Please don't remind me. Way better mobile than Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat mobile, I wouldn't play that. Oh, I have bought my ticket for No Way Home Sunday morning. I bought my ticket yesterday. I just got it. Scorpion pulls Lefty out of the MCOC to MK. Get over here. When you get me on call, I'll elaborate more. Okay, I'll probably have Ghost Dog and Xander on call soon. 7 years ago, not so many issues. Yeah, 7 years ago, that's true, but 7 years ago, the game wasn't as advanced as it is now. MK Mobile Injustice, the combat isn't as close to this. I would jump over if the games have this kind of combat. Right. I feel like this game is legendary. Kabam struck gold when they made this game. Struck gold. I think the way for Kabam to move the game to the next level is to listen and follow more players' opinions. I agree with that. That's why we're having a state of the game discussion. I agree with that. Tony Kraft, the way more worse outfits of Tiger Online, Kabam did their best. Is there worse outfits? Let's see. Tigra. Let's see. No, I don't think Nalo's in chat, so we can afford to show it. Like, yeah, there are worse outfits of Tiger. I think Kabam, they did really good. Like, this is her actual outfit. I feel like that would not be appropriate at all in this game. Like, I can't even find the outfit. Let's see Tiger. Let's see. Tigra MCOC. What does the outfit look like? I think Kabam nailed it with this one. They made it look professional. Like, this is her normal outfit. This is what Kabam made it. So I think they did a good job with it. Like, this is way too revealing. Way too revealing. Let's see. Okay, Alpha. 7 years ago, we would have the better chance we have now, like CGR, Herc, or APOC. Yeah, but I'll say they introduced several new mechanics in the game since 7 years ago. And remember, guys, I'm not using this as any defense, but I will say this: there is no game without bugs. No game. Furries in chat just exploded. My favorites all time are Street Fighter 2, MK Smash, Tekken, and then MCOC. Gotta respect the goats, Lefty. I respect them, but like the thing with those games, Taz, you can play those games, beat those games, and then you're done with those games. This game is updated every month, every single month, with new content, new champions, all kinds of stuff. That's why I said it's the best game. Like, I respect Street Fighter 2, MK Smash, Tekken, all that. I respect those, but this game is updated every month for the last 7 years. That's what I'm talking about. Kabam has become too PG. No, I don't think so. See them, okay, see, I shouldn't have said that. PG-13 outfit terrible, we want sexy tiger. That's not a complaint. That is not a complaint. It's also the IP thing. We love Marvel, especially because of MCOC. I found this game because of it. That's a Transformer game with similar combat, which who also made by Command, but can't get into Transformers. That's fair. I don't remember Street Fighter Taz. It was great when my childhood. Bring it back, don't solve a comment. Oh, no, okay. What's going on, Spunkin Duncan? How are you doing? I feel you. Come on, as son, as Ed Lover would say. Come on, son. Lefty trying to get chat going with these tigers. I am not. That's why I took it down. That's why I took it down. Bro, the thing that gets under my skin is losing a fight because of the bug and costing resources that I have grinded for. That's how I feel coaching KT. Like, that's why I'm like, don't get me wrong. I appreciate Kabam for acknowledging the gameplay issues. But I feel like giving us AQ and AW awards is not going to fix the fact that we made dot in Act 7 because of a parry bug. No other reason but the parry bug. Hey Lefty, what's going on, Dion? How are you doing? You know what surprised me about Kabam this month? Perfect release was not broken. No lie. I agree with that. Welcome. Okay, I left you head. Okay, Redwood, we'll be here for you. Lurk Gang, talk to you all later. I love Street Fighter. I play Street Fighter 2. I played that too, but I beat the game with every champion except for one. Is his name Hazim? Dasham? Whatever. I could not beat. What's that guy's name? I could not beat the final boss with him. But I beat the game with every other champion or every other fighter in that game. Can you imagine what's the Tiger do an SP with? Okay, I see. Street Fighter was beautiful beyond its time. Ghost Dog needs a minute. He's trying to catch another dude. I agree. I'm just saying, like, I feel like this game is still great. It's just the bugs, and they do need to be fixed. And to say the game, I think the game is like here and trending like upward, like this right here. The game is going like this. Like if we had to talk about Halston, that's my boy, Yoga Flame. Yeah, I'll say I could not beat the game with him. Street Fighter 2, I beat the game with every other champion but him. Kabam, better send us the rewards tomorrow. Well, I'm gonna go to the in the conversation only for AWAQ and not for other parts of the game. I agree that needs to change. I agree with that. That needs to change 100%. When Watsi and Meh, he hits me as a fellow that burnt out, in my opinion. You think so? I don't know, maybe? Who could be the so-called Everest content? What could be the so-called Everest content? And Cian spoke on that actually. He actually said that the Abyss was like peak level MCOC. Like, how would they go up from there? I'm grinding for Doom so I can finally awaken him at 440 million. I think I'm on good pace. I think you would probably get him. Bugs and fail community management. Ladies and gentlemen, an officer in the alliance I'm a part of. Let's welcome the one, the only, Klowicki. How you doing, Klowicki? I kind of agree with that, but the bugs, yes. Community management, I don't think you can manage our community, Klowicki. I just don't think you can do that. Like, you can send out messages on behalf of Kabam, but trying to manage us as a community, I don't think that'll work. Ladies and gentlemen, also in the chat, let's welcome the one, the only, Nilo. How you doing, Nilo? Abyss 2? I don't know. Yeah. By the way, Lefty, you know someone from Kabam is watching. Hopefully they get how serious this is. Yeah, that's why I did this stream. That's exactly why I did the stream. This is a stream where y'all can come and tell me what y'all think of the game. As long as y'all doing it in a respectful way, you're not talking about the devs. I want to hear your opinion on the state of the game. I want to hear that. And that's why I put up that poll. Do you agree with Seaton's state of the game video? Right now, 92 votes. 92 votes say, y'all voted, 90 people voted. 64% of those 92 votes said yes. 26% said no. 26% said undecided. 10% said no. So the majority of the community in my chat right now thinks Seaton was right about the state of the game. The Abyss was great. Big epic. Big whale it of legends. I agree. I love Realm of Legends 2 or Labyrinth of Legends 2. I agree with that. You know what? I think BG made a good point. He said there need to be like, what was that? What do we have for a Labyrinth? Road to Labyrinth? I think that should be a Road to Abyss. Don't you guys agree? But I would love to see a Labyrinth of Legends 2. Labyrinth of Legends 2, Realm of Legends 2, Abyss 2, all of that. I want all of that because I'm kind of in the same boat with Seaton. Like, I got majority of the content done. And that's why, like, whenever new content jumps in, I'm always one to jump in there. I still have 2 more paths on the Abyss. Nice. 2% got my pitchforks. Get ready to go. Taz, you were acting up right now. You are definitely acting up. Oh, if done well, yes, Lefty. Yeah, I agree. If done well, yes. But I would love to see a Realm of Legends too. I would love to see that. I mean, with all due respect to Kabam for creating this beautiful game, it's going down here. It's digging its own grave at this point. I don't know about that, but I think, well, if you base it on people leaving the game, yes, but I think it's still a great game. They just got to fix those bugs though. Plus, there's no reason to get in-game if this grind is so high. I love the skill aspect of the game, but they are not growing, just making more promises. That's fair. Alpha, just wait till Fortnite adds a good burger skin. Oh man, welcome Danny Turnica. How are you doing? Oh, I didn't press the button. When someone plays 24/7 AQ and AW at this level, waking up in the middle of the night, leaving friends and fam, too much pressure. I agree with that, but I think Kabam did something to adjust that. They made the timer shorter and they dropped link nodes. So I feel like Kabam does listen to us. They definitely do listen to us. Y'all don't think so? Now I don't know they're going to take Fortnite kids. They say it's the guy from Fortnite when they watch Good Burger. I thought they had a burger skin in Fortnite. I thought they did. I could be wrong. I just feel like I'm still motivated to play this game, but the parry bug, I can deal with the dex bug. Nope, I can't deal with the dex bug. I need the parry and dex bug. That's the one thing I want them to fix. They claim to be coming community managers, so I say that they fail at that role they claim. That's fair, but Chloe, as a community, do you think we're a little bit rude to Kabam at times? I quit AQ and AW. I feel like a lot of the forum posts, they get shut down because they venture off into other things. Like, I think I seen a post from Kabam Mike today. He said it was focused on conspiracy theories or something. And I feel like it's one thing to have a community post discussing a topic. It's one thing to create conspiracy theories about that topic. I think the next average comment should be turn to rank 5, 6 stars, and beyond that, it should be difficult, not just units, not even units should be enough. I agree. I think it should be based on skill. The fact that we're having a discussion around the game with the passion we are shows we love this game and the impact this game has on our lives. Yes, Ghost Dog, 100%. 100%. And I gotta give you a compliment. I like how y'all doing it in a way that doesn't like attack Kabam. Like, you're giving your honest thoughts and your opinions. And I respect that. Like, I haven't had to like time anyone out or say, oh, don't say that. Y'all have been doing it in a respectful way. And that's what I wanted this stream to be about. Like, this is your platform to tell me how you're feeling about the game and the state of the game. And you listen, Lefty, and I hope they are listening now. I think they're listening. We got 55 people in here. I think at least one person that is associated with Kabam in some way is listening to everything you're having to say. I honestly do. One of the problems at Kabam is that they think the content is the same as fun content. Some of the content just seems like a unit grab. All right, guys. I'm glad you brought that up, Tony Crass. What's the last fun content we have? A game that was a content that was just fun, like difficult but fun. I'm trying to think. The last fun content I remember, it might have been Somewhere Pain. That content was fun. And I would say Variant 8. Matter of fact, Variant 8 was fun to me up until the Venom Pool boss. Kabam posts are devastating. I call it the GW effect. What do you mean? Ghost Star, that's true. In about a year, this game has become a hobby for me now that I must enjoy it. Hey, Lefty, welcome. Wish you luck. Saying, if Kabam is smart, they need to do Bungie failed to do with Destiny. If the game's engine is now too difficult to work with, they should make MCOC 2 new engine, better graphics, but allow the summoner to take account to the next game intact. I love to voice my opinions more. Summer of Pain, right? I haven't timed anyone out. Kabam, you're absolute what? The last fun Summer of Pain. So everyone agrees Summer of Pain was fun. I didn't need a unit. Last fun contact was Gauntlet. You're probably begging at this point, Xander. No, he's not begging. I'm just waiting because I want y'all, before I have anyone on call, I'm pretty sure that they're going to be like, you know, telling their opinions. I want y'all to get your opinions out. Like, I don't want Xander and Ghost to think I'm ignoring them. I'm not. I'm just here. I wanted this stream to have y'all, the community, to get your opinion out to me. Like, me and Ghost Dog, and I'm pretty sure soon to be Xander, are in the content creator program. So, like, that, I'm not like ignoring Ghost Dog or Xander, but this stream is for y'all. Tell me how y'all feel in a respectful manner, you know? Like Abyss, a few levels beyond that, but with Abyss, you can unit your way through. It should be more than that. If they do Abyss again, I don't want them to, I don't want to hit cap or damage cap, to be honest. I know that's unreasonable, but I don't want that. Mutant Treasure Island was for the last one. Mutant Treasure Island, okay. Variant 8 was fun with my roster. Can't say that about the general public, which is not the point of variants, but yes, I kind of have fun. Yeah, I won't lie, like, don't get me wrong, I hated the Venom Pool fight, but Variant 8 was a little fun to me. I had fun with that. I legit had fun. I would say a lot more, but currently dashing. It's okay, Klobiki, just say what you can. Like, my streams, y'all know, I told y'all, I'm going to be your voice. I'm going to try to be your voice and let Kabam know how y'all feeling. And that's why I do my stream the same time every day. And I drop it everywhere, so that way people can come in and let me know their thoughts and feelings. Summer Pain Gauntlet was a blast. I agree, I had so much fun in Summer Pain and Gauntlet. Had so much fun. Lefty, how long have you been playing? Wife and I are in years, 7 years. I started playing right when this game was created. Like, I think this game came out in December, and I started playing in January, but I didn't play it seriously until about 2 years in. The Outhawk event was my favorite one. I played the best event I've seen, Mutant Treasure Island. That was a fun event. Hit or damage cap removal isn't too much to ask. I kind of want them to remove that. Like, I would love to be able to, like, I feel like Proxima Midnight is probably one of the hardest hitting champions in the game. I would love for them to a place to use her. There's no place to use a rank 4 Proxima Midnight. There's no place in the game. She hits too hard. Me and CCP, no way. I mean, Xander, we're gonna try to speak things into existence. You gotta speak into existence, Xander. I enjoy this game, but its death hit stalemate with the fun content. I struggle with days to even play, get on to play. I won't lie, like, this month for the monthly EQ, I didn't even feel like doing that, to be honest. I'm going to do it for the rewards, but I didn't feel like doing it. Like, I just was not motivated. I'm doing it now, but I'm taking my time doing it. I can't remember who said it. Maybe it was you, but the Cavalier Grintcrash is too hard for those who have just become Cavalier. I said that. I said Cavalier is too hard. The nodes, matter of fact, the Nick Fury quest and Cavalier is just too hard for me. I mean, it's just too hard. It's not too hard for me, but it's just too difficult. Like, for one, you need mercenaries, and on top of that, the nodes I forgot the nodes, but you can't parry because they can't be stunned. And if you don't hit them in a certain amount of time, you degen, and every few seconds they go unstoppable. That is not a fun node. That's just not fun to me. That sounds like a task and a chore. The Symbiote quest was fun. Building up the little symbiote and taking up harder content was nice. I agree. The rewards need a boost in the game. I agree with that too. CavVQ, if you're gonna make it harder, fine. Give us better rewards. Make it worth our while. So I feel like you're making it harder, but not giving us like the rewards to make it feel like we really earned something. I think there needs to be initial completion rewards too. I remember when Venom and MR Fix It was EQ boss. Really? That must have been a while ago. It would be great if they gave us these Cav crystals who had all the champions of the year, like last year in December. The drop rates were crazy good. I agree. I got Spider-Ham from that. I mean, hey, it's all on Kabam at this point. I've already sent 2 applications. It's just a matter of time when Kabam reaches out and let me know. I remember when I first applied, I applied once and I just waited for them. Like, I know I submitted my application. If they wouldn't have replied, I would have just taken a hit. Like this, it's right now. You're about to take a wait and see approach to it. You might have to give it a little bit of time. Although I'm starting to feel burnt out, the only motivation I got was getting units for their gifting event. I'm not even motivated for that, to be honest. What am I motivated for? In this game, let's see. What am I motivated for? To be honest, my YouTube channel motivates me to play this game. Like, I feel like if I didn't have my channel, I'm not going to say I wouldn't play the game, but I will say that I probably wouldn't play it as much. Like, I wouldn't like retire or quit from the game, but I don't know if I would play it as much. Yeah. I totally recommend bringing in the wrong champs to AQ. Yeah, I had to use APOC for that mercenary quest. Bro, that Nick Fury quest is easy if you use Sunspot. I use Cable. I'm waiting until next week, then smashing them all out. That's fair. I'm doing it by piecemeal. We need Abyss of Legends 2. I want Abyss of Legends 2, Labyrinth of Legends 2, and Realm of Legends 2. They told me no the first time. That was before I hit 1K subs. Yeah, you have 1K subs now, so now it's a wait and see approach. And then I hit 1K subs and send a new application. Yeah. And I would just wait and see. Like I said, saved up all year for this event. I'm not even fully excited about it. Is there anything in the game that you are excited about? The way Kabam says no is by not responding to you. I don't think so, but you gotta think. I probably feel like there are hundreds of people applying to be in the CCP, and it might take some time to go through all of the applications. Streaming videos are about the only reason I'm still in the alliance outside of gifting. I agree, Ghost Dog. I'm the same way. But I will say this game is still fun enough for me to play. I would have been highly annoyed by this month's CAB EQ if I wasn't like a YouTuber. I think the new game forms introduced by Kabam were interesting. For example, this month Cavalier, but the problem afterwards is the difficulty is getting the right champions and rank ups. Yeah, it's forcing you to use a broad range of your roster. Like, let's be for real. I feel like everyone that plays this game has a go-to champion. A champion that they use more than any other champion. And them tags in the CAVQ is just forcing you to rank, to use other champions. Like, guys, be honest with me. How many of y'all have taken up a champion and haven't used that champion at all? How many of y'all have taken a champion to rank 3 as a 6-star or rank 5 as a 5-star and haven't used that champion? We don't need any of those. Bring Whale Pit of Whales, 100% entry free. Not really much anymore, Lefty. What keeps me going is my roster is stacked, and I really enjoy playing the different champions. I agree. Kabam Fail is the only person who looks at CCB applications. I don't know who looks at them, Alexander. I really don't know. I'm excited for the anniversary calendar and trading store. Apart from nothing else, I'm barely motivated to play the EQ, so the defo needs to beat buff the EQ awards for that. So the number one thing that y'all want is better rewards, fixing the parry bug, index issues. What was it? Compensation for the different compensation, right? I hardly use my 6-star void. Me too. I took my void. There are several 6-stars I've taken up and put on my channel that I don't use. Welcome, Shark. How are you? I'm all for using my champs in my roster, but I get so used to bringing my set EQ team, and now I need to use people who are ranked up, bruh. I mean, I can't get mad at Kabam for doing that, though. Like, I feel like that's not a criticism, because I feel like Kabam has over 200 champions in the game, and they want you to use all of them. So I feel like we can't criticize Kabam for asking you to use other champions you normally wouldn't use. Me, when I ranked 3 miles pre-buff in December. I took Ghost to rank 3 and she collects dust. Fair. I took a couple of champions to rank 3 that I know collect dust. I know are collecting dust. Another thing that I don't think any of you said, I kind of want them to buff the sigil. I don't know how y'all feel about that. Like the sigil is nice. I mean, they kind of got me this month because I want to get that Scarlet Witch. I mean, that Sigil Witch. But I feel like some of the stuff in the sigil don't really motivate me want to pay $10 a month for it. The only champ I really don't use as a rank 3 is Stealthy. The main reason I took him up was his slow. It was unique to him and She-Hulk. Now slow is everywhere. That's fair. They have bad tag champs like Guardian of the Galaxy. They all suck. I looked at that. I think what was it? That tag they had Guardians of the Galaxy and I think Mercenaries. I'm like, where's the synergy? I don't understand why they don't coalesce to me. To be honest, I'm enjoying helping other teammates and friends and watching them grow and get excited about their nice pulls and rank ups, and watching Wifey Gargantuan at crystal opening helps. I agree. That sounds like something legendary. I honestly think that the game is geared towards more newer players than like in-game players. What I want most is progression-based monthly quests with proper rewards. Fair? For sure, they need to change up the compensation, especially regarding AQ. My stats is overflowing with health potions and boosts. I agree with that. I have a bunch of health potions and revives expiring because I don't use them much in AQ. I've used items in this EQ. I haven't had to use them in so long on content. Me too. I've used units in this month EQ. I won't lie. I did that. But I was also trying to use the tags too, and I realized that what's his name, APOC will work. All my rank 5s are used for AW that are not part of the routine questing champs. Okay. But I think there's a better way to motivate us to use other champs. Instead of forcing us to use other champs to give us bonus if we use them, not penalties if we don't. I agree with that. Like, we shouldn't be penalized if you don't want to use the champions. Like, bonuses, yeah, but we shouldn't be penalized if you don't use them. Like, I was trying to use another champ outside the attack, and it took forever to get the fight down. I was like, why is it taking this long? How is Agent Venom part of the Guardians of the Galaxy? I think he is. I think he is. In the comic books, he is. They definitely need to fix the sizzle. Yeah, I want the sizzle to be buffed. Like, even if we gotta pay more, that's fine. Make it worth my while. And some summarization, buffing the summarization. Okay, I was like, what is that word? Buffing the EQ awards and compensation would be a good first step for me. I agree. Oh my God, Lefty, you yes, buff sigil. Talked about that on other streams. I want a whale sigil for $100 a month. I kind of agree with that. Like, if they had that $100 a month, I will buy it for the first month to see what it's like. But yes, they definitely need to buff that. Matter of fact, Thanos, if they added a buff sigil for $100 a month, what would they put in it? They would have to put T5 class selectors in there. They would have to put 6-star shards, 6-star rank up materials. If $100, they gotta make it worth our while. Like, I have awakening gems, they gotta have 6 stones, all of that. Massacre and Grimpool, Weapon X are pretty good for that node, but that was probably the worst cap node. Yeah, yo, Telfree, I hated that node. That Nick Fury quest annoyed me. I used the most units on any EQ this month because of that quest right there. Biggest problem is I'm having a hard time finding gold because I don't really have too much time I can dedicate it to rank ups. Well, in the sigil, they do have a gold event, but I feel like 135,000 gold is not enough for anything, to be honest. Especially with the 6 stars. It's not enough. Alexander thinks, I'm really interested in Guardians comics. I prefer the Marvel Kool-Aid Man. How we know that Cav EQ was fair? Because we just used some good champs and ignored the tag champs. I just don't want us, like, again, like someone said, we should be getting, like, we should get bonuses for using the tags, but we shouldn't be penalized for not using the tags. I honestly think about rank 5 in any champs as 5 stars if this game changer or exclusive like I did Wolverine. I'm currently thinking about taking Kitty Pryde and using a generic awakening gem on her as a 5-star. Cause Legacy, he plays in war with her and he be crushing it with her. The only champ I want in this game is still Platinum Pool. To be honest, that's another new mechanic. I like how they rolled that out. Like, you gotta assemble Platinum Pool. I think that's really cool. I think Kabam did a good job with that. They get a clap for that. They did a really good job with that. We were a few years in. We used to buy units weekly. Not anymore. To a degree, it's lost its flavor. Oh, you talking about the sigil or buying units? So what do we think the next big thing after rank 4 is going to be? Rank 5 and 7 stars, kind of repetitive, isn't it? What could be the next big thing? Well, to be honest, I don't want 7 stars to come anytime soon. I'm actually was hoping on the relics to come and do something. I don't know what they're going to be, but I'm still looking forward to that. Like, I really want relics to come. It's 125k for the gold circle. Is 135 to rank 5 star to rank 5. That's a joke. Yeah, but I'll say they need to up that gold. Like, I think gold and ISO are becoming rare commodities in the game. Example the pieces of Exodia. The third quest with the unblockable, you could just use Ghost. It was way easier. I was trying not to use Ghost, so maybe that's on me. Rank 4 materials, 6-star stones, units, gold, tier 20 ISO, tier 3 alpha frags, tier 6 frags twice a year, 1 awakening gem. Yes, if they had a sigil for $100 that had all of that, I will buy that. I won't buy it monthly, but I'll buy it every now and again. And Thanos, they gotta give us some rare champions. Like, you should be able, if they have a sigil that's worth $100, we should be able to get like exclusive champions like Ultron, the cartoon version. We should get the Weapon X. We should get Immortal Iron Fix. All the rare champions in the game, we should be able to buy in that sigil. My grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards. Kaba? What do you mean? I would love a platinum pool if I could pull the damn legs. Xander's like, you know, what was that? Here's where I put the platinum pool. If I could pull the legs! If I could pull the legs! Oh, wrong button. Please, God. I'm about to say, I'm not, Ghost, I'm also not looking forward to 7 stars. Shouldn't Craven Root be a mechanic for Groot and King Groot? Yes. I agree. I think BJ made a great point. Awakening AGs and 6 stones for 6 stars is hard to get, and it makes no sense. I kind of agree with that. I feel like 6 stones, they have been making it more like available, but right now the only way to get a generic Awakening gem is do the Abyss 100% or Cyber Weekend or 4th of July. That's the only way to get it. Where's the Halls of Glory and Halls of Fortune, Kabam? You bring them here more often. I think they're going to be coming back Friday. Kabam did release a video about it. They need better rewards for side quests. Welcome, Kevin Lopez. I kind of agree with that. Easy fix for gold and ISO. Remove 3 stars from crystals. I agree. I feel like 3 stars shouldn't be in the cap crystals. No one brought that up. 3 stars, they should not be in cap crystals. This should be 4 stars or higher. If they release 7 stars, I'm quitting the moment they announce it. I don't want 7 stars to come. If they come, fine, but I don't want them to come anytime soon. Buying units, wanting to grow, but after 6 stars came out, so close after 5 stars to kill the rush. I was quoting a Yu-Gi-Oh! Lefty, shave. My bad. Dog, did you see Lag started a new gaming channel? Yes, it's called Lag Plays. I'm already subscribed to it. I can't wait till he plays games on it. I can't wait. I'm so excited. So excited. Hey, what's your reason for not wanting 7 stars? Because it starts to loop all over again. Like, remember there was a time when we had 4 stars, took us forever to get them to rank 5. Then we got 5 stars to rank 3s, then 4, then rank 5. And now 6 stars in that same boat. Sizzle gives you Onslaught 6-star rank 3 duped opening first time you buy it. Sorry, free to play. If you're going to add something like that, though, Thanos, you got to add something for the free to play. But it's harder to cater to free to play, to be honest. Welcome, Mikey Bartley, saying the game doesn't have the Kabam is making things worse and breaking promises. Yeah, but I think because it was because of the parry bug. It should stop at 6 stars and you should be able to power them up somehow. I agree with that. To be honest, I would love for them to stop at 6 stars. I don't want to see 7 stars in the game. I would love for them to stop at 6 stars. Because I feel like if they add 7 stars in the game, where are we going to go with that? Like, are you going to make an Abyss of Legend 7? Even Abyssier? I don't understand. Like, I'm sorry. Like, the champions can only become so powerful. 7 stars at rank 1 would be equal to 5 stars at rank 5. If we got 7 stars, this should be 7 stars at rank 1 should be equal to 6 stars at rank 2. The Kabam experience loophole paradox. 7 stars rank 1 would be like 6 star rank 4. You think so? No, 7 stars, more people will quit the game. I don't want to see 7 stars. But that's me. That's me being, biased. I don't want to see 7 stars. Onslaught can be bought for 30,000 units to free to play unit deal. Thanos has no remorse. Has no remorse for the free to play. Even Abyssier, please let them call that. Could you imagine that though? Like Abyss of Legend, even Abyssier. I think one of my alliance mates, he's not in the alliance anymore, but he had a bunch of names for like the next Abyss. It was so fun. That's where I got it from. Like, God, was it? I think it was Joey. Yeah, I think it was Joey. Even Abyssier. It's like, no, I'm not doing that. It's like 6 stars rank 1 is like 5 stars rank 4. Really? I just don't. We already don't have a place to use 6 stars right now. Like, 6 star rank 3s. There's no place in the game to use 6 stars rank 3s. There's none. At Abyss of Legend, Electric Boogaloo. I think he said that at one point. 2,200 units. I hope that I can at least double by the end of the month. At least 15 GGCs. Just a break from the state of the game. Just so you know, Tobias says, I will be giving you some GGC, just so you know. We have been spending all the last 3 years getting 6 stars up to rank 4, bringing in 7 transfer with just a slap in the face. Yeah, and that's the thing, Ghost. So I don't know where we will use 7 stars. And I already know what you're gonna say. They could add in new content. Yeah, but I guarantee you that we can do it with 6 stars rank 3s if they add in new content, or 6 star rank 4s. Act 8. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with that because I feel like the acts are a story. So like, I'm here for the story. I'm just like, where are we going to use 6 star rank 4s? Matter of fact, we're going to use 6 star rank 3s and up. There's no place in the game we can use those. I'm so low on going at the moment. I need Halls of Fortune. I think Halls of Fortune is coming back Friday or whenever the anniversary is. Kabam released a video on it, so I think it is coming back. My opinion: delete all 6 stars in the game and bring the 5-star relevant back. Nah, I don't want them to delete the 6 stars. No, never that. Onslaught would have Professor X Magneto's powers and more damage beyond Ghost. Me and Taz already agreed. Like, if Onslaught comes in the game, Taz and I will be grounding for him. We already agreed. Update on the poll. 113 votes. 65% say yes, they agree with Seaton's video. 26 undecided. 9% say no. So the community, I think the community has spoken. We use 5-star champs and current content is just overkill. I agree. At 4-star rank 1 is equal to a 3-star rank 3. 5-star rank 1 is equal to a 4-star rank 3. 6-star rank 1 is equal to a 5-star rank 3. 7-star would be okay. That makes sense. MSC would do 7-star content with a 3-star just for the laughs. Oh man, 6 stars in way too early. They jumped the gun. Yeah, I don't remember. To be honest, I don't remember when 6 stars got added. That's before I got serious about the game. No, I'm just saying I will be here to do those. I think way better to say that as Lefty is there's no need for a rank 3 or rank 4 6-star. At this point, we have no content for it. So there's no point. There's no content in the game that we need 6-star rank 3s. None. And look who it is! Under Mother! How you doing, Under Mother? Hope all is well with you. Thanks for stopping in. We're talking about the state of the game. Who needs 7 stars when all we have 4 stars breaking for Act 5 and lower Hercules, right? I think 4 stars can do some in-game content. And speaking of which, I know one else has brought this up, but I want them to lift the 4-star band in Act 6 and 7. I want them to lift that. I feel like there's no point for that. They don't, I feel like if you have a champion, you should be able to use that champion in any content if you want to. No one in a game that requires a rank 4 or rank 3. I agree, Xander. 6-star rank 3, rank 4 with damage masteries is strong. Yeah. Kabam is working on leaderboard. Master title incoming. Yeah! Okay! It's going down at the end. There will be blood in the arena. If Onslaught comes in, no prisoners. Right. If Onslaught comes in the game, I'm going to pop some crystals, but if I don't get them, I'm going to have to grind for them. I'm going to have to. Too many bots in the arena. That also needs to be addressed. But in Kabam's defense, it's going to be hard to stop bots. It's not easy to stop bots. It's just not easy. And that's why, another thing that I want Kabam to bring back, I want them to bring back Legends Run, but Kabam had a good point, like, people are like murking and stuff, so it's not fair. That makes sense. Solo Competitive was supposed to come out this year, but of course Buzz got in the way. Yeah, about to say Buzz got in the way. I'm loving my 4-star karate Mike, you talking about Hercules? 6-star rank 3s and rank 4s are for prestige and AW, pretty much. I'm about to say there's nowhere in the game, no content like in-game, like, you know, story content that we can use it. Kabam needs to make the next big thing a big deal, not just a lazy route and make 7 stars. It needs to be something entirely different. I like the 4-star restriction because Act 6 will have been ran through much sooner. Okay, fair point. Fair point. Ghost Dog Xander, you want to get on call? Why? So MSC can clear every path with a 4-star Groot? I wouldn't say that. I would just use it. I would use the 4 stars just for like synergies. Now MSC will beat the Grandmaster with a 2-star She-Hulk. He probably wouldn't make it look easy. He said, "Oh, MSC would be like, oh, you can use 2 stars." This finna be a breeze. Go, so I'll have to wait 2 to 3 months before I can even start Act 6. Great choice on the conversation. Lefty much needed. Hit that like button. Yeah, I'm about to say, I felt like a stream like this was needed. It definitely was needed.
I saw this old chat was existent. So yeah, I'll use it. Let's just use it instead of making a new one.
Who's currently on? Okay, we got Ghost Dog and Xander. Okay, Ghost Dog and Xander should be on call.
Hello? Yeah, we're on call.
What's going on, Ghost Dog? What's going on, Xander?
Not much, dude.
Not a lot.
I'm glad that y'all. Thank y'all for giving me your thoughts on state of the game because it was definitely needed. Definitely needed. And here's the floor.
So when we were talking, or when you brought up like Seaton's whole thing about like the AQ thing, I watched like half of that because then I just stepped out of it. But for a second there, I did agree with him. I did feel like, oh, I had to like especially with me working now, it's like, oh, I have to take time out just, to move up in AQ. It's more like a scheduled routine. It feels like I have to get into the game to play instead of, getting on the game because I feel like playing the game.
Right.
Yeah.
But they
That's
fixed
how
it.
I
They
feel
fixed
about
that though. They did make the
They
timer
fixed
shorter.
it to a point, but you still, I mean, in a way,
Exactly.
you still have to get on.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point. It's not the whole, it's much easier to get on now. Yeah, okay, but still, you have to
Yeah.
make time out, and not to mention plan out if you're doing stuff like map 8, map
And my
7.
favorite part is the not having it money through instead of just having it money through Friday and giving us the weekends. Things like that. It's just those quality of life things.
Yeah, I agree with that. Because I feel like as soon as AQ ends, it starts up right again. But maybe that's just me.
No, you can definitely tell when the break is because AQ ends, and if it's not war season, you're like, whew. Like I just spent the last few days like not doing nothing. Like nothing but hopping in the arena when I wanted to get some units.
We don't
Things
do
like
cheating here. Whoever that is.
what?
He said I
Yo,
hacked.
I hacked this game when we want to be carried in incursions. No, we don't do that here.
Yeah, we
don't
can't. We
do that
can't.
here.
We don't promote cheating in the chain. Or was it
Yeah, as a matter of fact,
IJXQS? And Mike
Oh.
Middleton disagrees with you, Ghost. So he said hard disagreed to Ghost Dog. Synergies would help everyone, and not like anyone will have steamroll Act 6 because of the 4 stars.
they would have steamrolled because you already had all the synergies in as 4 stars. You had everything you need as 4 stars already built up.
Yeah.
Act 6 would have got rolled through.
I mean,
MSD would have laughed at it.
yeah, but I'll say MSC would have. He would have had a ball with that. I would have just used it for a Legends run because I think I had a 4-star Odin, and I would have used a 4-star Odin for the Legend run, but now I got a 6-star, so it doesn't even
Did
matter.
Odin even exist for that? No, I don't think he did.
No.
Well, I'm just giving an example. Like I wouldn't have bought a 4 stars anyway.
Right.
Let's see. Manglung says obviously they might need to start a 5 less relevant fight. It should be a ban from future act content. They should have their attacks reduced but can reliably used for synergies. For 5 stars? Do you think they'll ban 5 stars in like Act 9 or 10 or anything?
If they did it with 4 stars, I could see it
I
potentially
can see it
happening
coming
with
with
5
5 stars. Yeah,
I could
like
see it.
Act 8 or Act 9.
Yeah.
If you got that far.
Considering the fact that 6 stars are the only ones getting
eventually once
benefits in
yeah.
like Act 7.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah, I
already
can see
started
that.
trying to slightly like here, play with your 6 stars. You get these extra perks.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you how y'all felt about that.
Topher says there are
with
backups
what?
in map 8 first section, so that it's easily fixed. They are 5-minute fights. Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm a manager where I work currently, so I have to go to the bathroom.
Exactly. That would be like,
for
oh,
10 or
if I'm
15
really
minutes.
needed in Alliance Quest or something, it's like, oh, hold on, let me stop what I'm doing, go to the bathroom, and move
Yeah.
up.
That's the same way with war for me. Like in war,
Exactly.
I was backup this season. My main job was to come in, clean up any fights needed to be cleaned, and clear off Boss Island and take the boss.
See, I'm in a different boat than y'all because I'm not in the end game like Alliance, so I don't have that problem. Like I never had to sneak away. Like I'll play the game literally when I feel like it. So like when Steven brought that up, I couldn't really identify because I'm not in like the level he's on. So
yeah, see, I've played on both sides. I've played in one where I didn't have to do all that, and I've played in some where I do have to do that.
Okay.
And it's just not it's not conducive. Like at one point in time, I told my alliance, like, look, my BG, I was like, we got to get this done by this time, otherwise, I'm not going to be available.
That's fair.
Like this weekend coming up, thank God there's no war season, but I have 3-day training for my upcoming business that I'm starting.
Right.
Nice.
There's no way that I'm going to be available during this training to do that.
That's fair.
I agree.
Let's see. I personally I don't use synergies because I don't feel like it improves skill. Welcome, Judah.
What's up, Judah?
What's up, Jew?
My opinion, just delete Quake. She causes all the bugs in the game. I don't know about that, but she is I like someone had an idea. They had like a floating tag. So if the champion like wasn't touching the ground, they should be immune to Quake. I thought that was a good idea.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Right, because she's shaking the ground.
Yeah, I'm about to say I like that idea, but I don't want to promote it to the ban because all the Quake players will hate me. So I was like, I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Well, they already made high ground.
Yeah.
And yeah, they hope
was
they
it tier
canceled war
5?
because of high ground.
Well, they canceled war because it wasn't because of high ground, because high ground been running all season. They canceled war because of the bug of the new monthly EQ with high ground.
Okay. I
Yeah,
don't know much about it. Again,
yeah.
I don't do
It
war,
was tier
so
5. I think it's tier 5 and up. So you had high ground, which is basically champs who basically float,
mhm.
have a ability to gain a passive ability, which increase like your attack as well as your ability accuracy, true strike, things like that. There was a way to get by it, but it was pretty difficult. And I mean, like you were taking like 8,000 block hit, 8,000 K block hits. So it's like ugh. But then it was only supposed to go to certain champs. Well,
Mhm.
then every champ got it for the
What the
in
heck?
War 10. So
Everybody?
every champ got it by accident, whether you fell in line with the tag or not.
Wow.
And that's why they had to cancel War season.
Let me try to catch up on chat real quick.
Go
They
ahead.
say they should do it. They should do like a variant attack reduce. Oh, right, that one already. This is why I love playing chill. Me too. I mean, I'm not in-game content, but sometimes it feels like a drag just having to come on do AQ. That's fine. Scott Christian to Ghost Star said you should have to quit
my
your job. Come on.
Well,
Tony Crash says,
I'm hoping 2022 allows me to quit my job.
best of luck to you. The next big challenge should take a Karina's challenge. That's another thing. Karina's challenge, I thought they were good this year. I like the Karina's challenges.
You know what? I really need to get into those.
I need to
haven't
do those
taken
too.
time.
Like, so I say I'm always saying like, oh, there's nothing for me to do in the game. That's it's like it. To be honest, it's a lie. I still have Abyss 100% and the rest of those Karina's challenges.
Mhm.
But like the fact, like, let's bring up what Karate Mike's Revenge or Kabam Mike's Revenge.
Karate Mike.
I do not want to do that. I don't want to do that one. I have no need to 100% Abyss. So what motivation do I need except for a generic 6-star Awakening gem that I can use on anybody?
And,
I don't
and,
need
and,
it.
and the
So
10 crystal nexus that you could basically get
yeah,
champion back one out of
but,
that.
like, I
I
don't
mean,
need
but
anybody anymore. Everyone that I've wanted, I've pretty much gotten out
pretty
of
much
all these
gotten.
other crystals. Like, Summer of
Right.
Pain has helped me. This compensation has helped
Yeah,
me.
they
The
need to make
gold.
more content like Gauntlet and Summer of Pain,
I agree.
2 or 3 times a year to keep that level of competition up. I think the solo event should help.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm excited about that because everyone's hyping that. So I don't even know what it's going to be
As
about.
long as the
But
rewards for the solo event are good.
Yeah, hopefully.
Is it? Hold
That's
on.
And,
supposed to be the end all.
I thought it was
I agree with
I thought it was a
Calgary.
mode. Like, is it a mode or like
It's
a
a
mode?
mode, just like incursions.
Okay.
Yeah,
So what would they even make the rewards? That's what I want to know.
It'd be
that's
fun.
what everyone's wondering.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like war almost, but on an individual basis.
Mhm.
Okay. The Star Wars one is absolutely. I wanted it, to be honest. That kind of looks like fun. Like, I'm gonna take the same path I took with the Sabretooth one. So I'm kind of looking forward to that.
Have fun with a random evade and
Oh,
losing your combo.
I won't be having fun with that, to be honest.
Yeah, that's like the most annoying thing. No, okay, so there's that, the random evade, and on top of that, there's also the low short time, the enrage timer. So
Yeah,
if
the
they're
enrage
passive for
timer.
like 90% of the fight, good luck getting any damage in,
That's
and then
true.
you're just stuck there even longer and reviving even more.
Finance community channel was fine. Sabretooth was meh. 3-star Coplops, 4-star Star Load, and 4-star Inhumans was effing stupid. Actually, I also think that the Super Punch Out one was also kind of like annoying, in my opinion.
I'm excited to do that one. That's one I'm looking forward to.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
Thanos
it.
is hilarious, man.
Go saw $100 talk to Kabam. Kabam make it happen.
And the humans one, I think it shouldn't be that bad now with Karnak's buff. At least it gives you another champion to use instead of having another useless champion on the team. Because I've seen some people use their Karnaks and he's done pretty decent damage. So he's another option for
Well,
that humans challenge.
I still need to do it, to be honest. I still got 3 Karina's challenges to do. I'm just taking my time. I'd rather get done Act 7 first before I actually do it.
All right.
That evade is fine. You can't solo fights. That is the big issue with a perfectly ramped Sabretooth. It is hard. I agree. I did that. I almost lost my persistence.
Dude, yeah,
charge.
the amount of times you almost lost your Furies gave me an anxiety attack.
Right, like that one was. It was fun, but I wish there was a way you can like keep the persistence charge without them losing them. But that probably makes it too overpowered.
Yeah.
Karnak did 10% pre-buff for me without the recoil masteries. He wasn't that bad. I still got going there. I might have to rank up my Karnak now. Like, is he that good? I know I have Medusa ranked up.
Yeah, he's pretty solid. I mean, obviously, if you have a stacked roster, you're not gonna have much use for him. But if you're starting out with the game, he looks pretty dang good.
Yeah,
He just
that's what I was
requires a
thinking.
little bit of skill.
Like some of these buffs are for like newer
Exactly.
newer players. Not
That's what people don't
necessarily
understand about these buffs.
roster.
They're all expecting a Magneto level buff
No,
for them.
those are few and in between.
Exactly. That's why I was perfectly happy with my Miles buff, because he wasn't broken beyond insane. He was perfect for me because I had fun with him, and he's still good for a whole bunch of other people. He just needs a few things. Not high sig though.
Welcome A saying, how hard is Act 7.3? How hard? I'll give that.
The story, up until Kang, honestly, is not bad.
Yeah, but I'll say I know for a fact I have like what 3,000 units left. I know I can get done 7.3.4 and 7.3.5 with that. Now Kang, he's a challenge. I will give 7.3 maybe an 8 out of 10. What you guys think?
I've only still done my initial completion.
I've only done my
and,
initial completion yet, which is kind of where I'm at. I'm thinking of bypassing Act 6 completely now, like just being wherever I'm at, I'm done with it, and going into Act 7 and going to start working on 100% that, and trying to decide if should I start at 7.3 and work my way back, or start at 7.1 and work my way forward.
I'll start 7.1, work my way forward, to be honest, because Act 6, this is really difficult. And go start read the chat. Look who just came in.
I don't care about that guy who just came in chat.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Dreamin' 34. I hear some scrubs. He knows how to make an entrance. Mile buff sucks.
7 is way more fun than 6, Mike Wagner.
I agree, and I think Sean also made a video on that. He said Act 6 was just way too difficult. Like, it wasn't even fun, it was just difficult. And Kabam heard loud and clear, and they made changes. Let's see, Miles buff.
You want to believe that, Taff? You go ahead.
I don't know. I've seen Xander do some amazing things with that.
That's because I have a SIG 200. That's why. That's what he's
Oh.
saying. He needs good damage. He needs to be SIG 200, considering the fact that unofficial Kabam Mike has posted a showcase video with a low SIG Miles and still did some amazing stuff. I don't know.
I'm about to say, like,
You tell me.
I might take my Miles to rank 2, to be honest. I pulled Miles from the feature 4 times, and I was not excited at all.
Well, that's on you. I mean,
Yeah.
if he's not your type of champion, he's not your type of champion.
Can you hear this
I
right
don't care.
here?
I'm sorry, Lefty, but I don't give a shit. I don't care.
I'm
sorry.
It's fine. To be honest, Ghost Dog, I have seriously been considering it because I do need more techs up. So I am considering it. I got a 2 to 3 generic gym, so I might do that.
Yes.
Wait, what do you say?
He asked me if I was taking up Gilly, so I might. I'm seriously considering it because he proves. I think I was doing incursions with Enzo, and he has immunities and region, and I already knew that, but I like the way that he used his Gilly. So, but welcome Tom Higgins, and seriously.
All right, seriously. All right. MC bad, just like Craven. Dang.
Okay, of course, free to play loser coming with that heat. Craven is not bad. I don't care what anyone says.
He looks fun. I like that root mechanic on him. I love root. I'm probably one of the few people that love root.
I just love his utility. Like, at the end of the day, guys, the reason I love Craven so much is this his utility. I have champions that hit hard already. I don't need high damage output anymore. Like, I just don't need that. And this game is more than big yellow numbers. Like, y'all keep saying, where would I use this utility? You don't know what you need until Kabam puts out know where you need certain utility. Like, you didn't think you would need someone who's immune to reverse controls until Kabam put out Emma Frost. Now everyone's like, oh, I need someone who's immune to reverse controls.
Free to play.
B-more.
Hold on, what happened?
Look at what B-more said.
Reason Lefty stalled Xander, adding them to the call. He knew Xander was going. That wasn't a reason. Give me a TLDR version of Seaton's comments. He hasn't played seriously in years. Well, Seaton was like, he said that Kabam had a lot of failed promises over this last year, and that AQ and AW is kind of like a chore because you gotta leave out and play it, stuff like that. He says like he just wants more from the game. They gotta fix the bugs, stuff like that. And I just want everyone's opinion on the video and how they felt about the game. So
I agree. I feel
Like,
the same way.
yeah, I'm about to say,
does.
Seaton has some really valid points. Matter of fact, I can drop the link to his video if anyone wants to watch it. Give me a second. Let me look it up real quick.
Yes, the game just feels boring and bland. I'm not having any fun with it. Yes, Hawkeye's perfect release mechanic is great, unlike his actual release into the game with his buff.
Oh, snap.
But
The shots. The shots were fired.
Got fired.
but yeah, like I don't know. There's just nothing enticing me to do content anymore.
I won't lie. Like I don't see how he can have an opinion. Well, Seaton's the biggest content creator for MCOC, so his opinion still
He's
matters.
like the groundwork for the community.
Yeah,
He
but I'll say
started
like
it.
he's always the
So a
first
lot of
one into
people do
content.
take his words to heart.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like if Seaton speaks, people are going to listen. So I'll drop Seaton's the link to a video that he made that I'm referencing in the poll.
You're good, be more.
Well, Drew, I think Seaton's reasoning for why he hasn't done those things is in this video. And you're right, he hasn't. I said the same thing before I went to go watch. Like, why is Seaton even coming? I didn't even know he even played the game anymore. Seriously, but
Right.
he made comments on why he doesn't play the game seriously anymore. He made the comments on what has happened over the last 18 months that has led to where he's at today.
Yeah.
And so I agree with a lot of stuff he said, but I was like, I just like, why is he even talking?
One thing I will side with Kabam on is that there are too many whiny babies about champion buffs. Not everyone's going to be pushing for top tier damage, and that's my biggest argument with Craven. Everyone's talking about high damage. He has terrible damage, but he has some of the best utility in the game. I have high damage champions: Ghost, CGR, Magneto, Professor X. I have all those high damage champions. I don't need another one. I want champions who have utilities or special abilities. Because Kabam is known to put out certain nodes where you need certain counters, and I don't care what anyone says, everyone has certain champions ranked up to counter certain nodes in this game. Thank you for supporting a small MCOC creator, Lefty. I don't understand the joke.
Seaton's not that small. Come on.
How about say Seaton has over 300,000 subs. He's not a small creator at all. When Seaton speaks, y'all all go watch this video. Matter of fact, how many views does he have on his current
if
video?
anything, I was surprised to see Seaton post something about like the state of the games. Like what?
Yeah, but I'll say the video already has 39,000 views. Y'all are still watching Seaton's videos. He's still very much relevant, even though he doesn't play as much anymore. Still very much relevant.
People come back to see that.
I really don't watch his videos.
I do. I still watch him. I won't lie.
But that Ebony Maw super OP. I mean, I was watching someone who has a rank 3 Ebony Maw who uses him for fun. He's still pretty good, just because he's not CGR level amazing. You know, like 10k or however many k freaking damage he does. He's still good.
Yeah, but I'll say like
10k degens.
I think he's good for my account. Maybe I should specify that, but I think Craven is good for my account. Welcome, Chill Buckets and Bo Lee. I'm gonna say that right. It's lucky to get 10% of your subscriber count as views, and he still gets more than 10% on average. Yeah, I didn't watch Seaton, so I saw it here. Well, I felt like since Seaton's so big, like in the community, that people will still like have feelings about the video and want to discuss it. So that's why I was like, this is your platform. Like, let me know what you think of the state of the game is. Matter of fact,
the last time he made a big video like this was about the time that the game was in real trouble.
Yeah. Well, so you're dreaming. You're a content creator. What's your opinion on the state of the game?
Well, I think he takes the war very seriously, so he thinks the game is fine.
Yeah, but so he just took a champion to rank 4.
Hey, just because you take war
One
very
part of the
seriously
game
doesn't mean it's fine. No, he does map 8, and I think he's in the top 50 alliance, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
XN.
I'm about to say, welcome XN. I think you're new here. How are you doing?
XN? Oh no, Nick, get out of here, bro. Get out of here, Nick. Nobody wants you.
Cloaky says, I had to search out the video earlier because I didn't follow him anymore. I haven't done the same content as him, but a lot of what he says was valid for a broad spectrum of players. I agree. The only game that matters to me is war. I don't care about anything else. I'm about to say, G-Man, I don't think you've released any content or like any streams lately. So I was wondering like how you felt about the game, because I know you do you have a rank 4, so you're like an in-game level. I watched all BG's and Rich the Man's videos. They're just as good. Okay. And I had a blast this war season. Granted, that's partly because I was amazing. There was only 2 wars this season. So what is your alliance finish, Dreamin'? If you don't mind us asking. Well, do we even
In
know?
War?
Yeah.
In War? I think they finished Plat 1 this season.
Okay. Even after 4 wars? Wow, that's amazing.
4? What are you talking about? It was 9.
I love this compensation that I can barely use because it's expiring in 17 hours.
No, Ghost Dog, this war season ended early.
Yeah, at 9 wars.
I thought it was 4 or something.
There's no.
No, it was 4 days before it ended.
4 days
Oh.
before they did.
I couldn't keep up. I don't know. Well, Platinum 1, we were garbage. Platinum 1 is garbage? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, well, you got to think about it. He's been in Masters for quite some time.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. What's his higher, Masters or Platinum?
Masters.
Okay.
Yeah, Masters is the best. It's like the top.
I don't see 95% of the bugs people complain about since I'm on the iPhone, so I am biased. That's shade.
I mean, I'm on iPhone.
That is shade if I've ever heard it.
But dang.
And speaking of which, that's another thing that Kabam might need to address. Like, I feel like playing on an Android phone and playing on an iPhone, 2 different things. Like, it's an opinion though.
Oh, I don't know. It's opinionated.
Exon.
I don't have an. I
Yeah,
don't have an
you see Nexon's comment? No, Nick, go away, bro. Go away.
Don't let.
Yes, I finally got Nick Fury probably before you got your Doom. So leave me alone.
Lefty has been in every war and doesn't know how many. I don't. Like, I just literally just do war. Like,
Wow.
no one. Leo doesn't have to remind me. I just join war and join AQ. Like, there are several times on stream where I'm like, is AQ still up? And AQ ended hours ago and it's been done for a couple of days.
I don't know if I should be like impressed or disappointed. Just read what Simula said.
Hold on. Wait for it. Where did Batman's parents die? In an alleyway, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Simula 67.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and I can't even talk. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Simula in an alleyway, baby.
Wow. That wow. Wow, Sim.
Simula, are you streaming tonight?
You better.
Yeah, but I'll say Simula, we missed you yesterday. Oh, he is. He's doing Act 7.3.5 item lists.
Oh, cool.
I think he's done all of X7 itemless.
Yeah, I think he
he's
has.
been doing it.
Yeah, I'm about to say he definitely has, because I haven't been, and I'm not ashamed. I am not ashamed.
Look, someone's got to average out the items that Lefty and I use.
Right. I like how there's a lot of great MCOC YouTubers like you guys. Always love MCOC for the creativity and the fun guys you bring. Thank you for that, Tom Higgins. I agree with that. Like Simula, Ghost Dog, Dreamin', Xander, all the guys. I look forward to those streams. I wish Ghost Dog would stream like one more day, but he has a wife and kids.
What's MCOC, guys? I don't know. I haven't streamed that game in ages now.
Got family and life. I got a life outside of this game.
Fair. Lefty, you and the guys on here phone calls should really do this on the weekend. I'm gonna miss out on so much. We can have another state of the game discussion if y'all guys want.
I did this state of the game discussion weeks ago.
You right.
People on.
You definitely right.
That Xander was on.
I was there.
I was there too.
What? Yeah, you were there.
I'm about to say Ghost Dog forgot about me, bro. Oh my goodness.
No. Well, because you missed so many of the ones I invited to, I forgot which ones you actually show up.
Okay. That was shade if I ever heard it. That was some shade. I hate that they destroyed the story mode and made it into a joke. The original Act 6 is by far the best content ever made, along with the maze. I can't. Did the maze come out this year?
Honestly,
no, the maze did not come out this year.
I was about to say I got the maze and the gauntlet mixed up, but
Maze came out like what 2017.
I felt like Act 6 was too specific.
I like Act 6, honestly.
Yeah, but I
kind of liked exploring it.
It was too specific though. Like Ghost and Quake were primarily the counters to it. Don't worry, Lefty. Ghost Dog hasn't invited me in much.
What's that? Who said that?
Dreaming.
Oh, look here. Dreaming. Only time I do stuff with Dreaming is incursions. I let him be on my gauntlet call, and he was only wanting to be on my gauntlet call so you can make fun of me.
I remember that. I do remember that. Access gave you something to shoot for to actually rank up champions. That's fair. I just felt like it was really like specific to like the counters though. In Act 7, you can roll through most of the content without reading and bringing literally everyone.
Honestly, Dreamin', I will agree with the Act 6 tidbit just because that was my whole reasoning for exploring Act 6 was to get another rank 3. And then I did, which was Tiger over Doom.
7.3 is not bad. Just stuck on posting revise. Fair. My iPad is having just as many problems as my Galaxy right now with the game, to be honest. Used to be a massive difference, but the last several months I've been poo across the board. Welcome. What's that? E7? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Saying all the
M7?
yeah. It says MC7.
Yeah, it's 7. I think it's 7.
Okay. All the fun of the game is.
Said, what are potions and revives? Those green and red things expired in your overflow simulator.
Simulator also doesn't know what units are, mainly because he hoards them for gifting and then never uses, or he hoards them for content but never uses them.
So part of the fun of the game is managing your resources, then learning what champs you have. Someone like Seaton who can drop money and get champs a match. There's aspects of lost fun for him. That's fair. Yeah, call content makes you shoot for champs and rank ups. Access gave you something to shoot for and actually rank up champions. Act 7 gave you a roll of the most without bringing in anyone. Let's see. I did a path in 7.2 with a rank 3 5-star pre-buff Diablo without reading the notes. That's just stupid. The notes are long though. Oh, Tony Crash saying, Lefty, this was a great stream. It felt good to have a platform to talk about the game that I love and sometimes hate. Thanks, man. No problem. Thank you for the donation. Let me put you up there as top do knocker.
Be right back.
Hold on. Tony Crash. I'm glad that y'all like this. Maybe we can do this regularly because I think it's important that we talk about how we're feeling about the game. So
I wish somebody would have came with an ideal like this.
I know Ghost Dog. I mean, come on, man. You more creative than this. Yeah, Ghost Dog did do this first, guys. Just so you know, Ghost Dog definitely did do this first. And thank you again, Tony Crash, for the donation. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot. So we're gonna leave that up there, make it rain for y'all for a minute. How do y'all feel about Seaton saying that AQ and AW is more of a chore than it's fun? I truly feel like AQ and AW is the most autonomous thing in the world. I can't really speak on it because I'm in map 5, so I'm not at a level with him, but it does feel like a chore. I will admit that. But I don't leave like my family and stuff to play the game. Like if I'm in map 5, I'm like, I'll get to it when I get to it. I do agree with Jimmy for the most part. Some of the 6.2 was garbage, but other than Act 6 was just fine. What is MCOC? The 6.2 stuff is great. Welcome DPY saying, bring King Groot to Act 7 and you can have a ton of fun without potions. Hey Lefty, welcome White Yummy saying, hope you are having a good time. I am. I'm having a great time. Hope you are too. I wish they can write champs' abilities and knows without us using a thesaurus. No retreat champion strength and numbers. Mordo 6.2.5 gates mostly were bad. I agree. I think the gates were the worst though, because I think 6.6 Act 6 came out during the time where 6 stars were still kind of rare in the game. How much glory do you get per week? Welcome casually, Henry. Probably 3,000 to 4,000 maybe. So it's not a lot. Good night, y'all. I'm out, and remember, GD is here. Hide your CGRs.
Tony Crash said, yeah, but Ghost Dog does most of the talking. Your listening skills are better. Dang.
That was shade if I've ever heard it.
Yeah, I don't think I talk that much, but okay. I guess I talk too much.
The gates were awesome. It actually gave you a reason to rank up. Yeah, I'm about to say, I won't lie. I've ranked up champions for the gates, to be honest. That is very true. Like, I did a lot of ranking. Strength and numbers, I don't like. No retreat was tough for sure. Yeah, I'm about to say, those two right there. Matter of fact, to be honest, the toughest part for me outside of the champion was probably 6.2.5. Like, there was a nebula in that path. It was just too much to worry about. She had so much going on with her. Having 4 of these classes was too much. 3 was fine, but 4 was too much. I would like lots of MCOC tubers to sing us Christmas songs. I can't sing, so I don't know if you would want that. I do not think you would want that. Is Xander still on call? You got quiet.
He stepped off for a second.
I'm back. I thought I unmuted.
Okay.
I'm about to say, you got real quiet for a second.
Thought I unmuted. Whoops.
All right, guys, I have to go.
It is 8.
It is 8. So we got 2 people streaming right now. We got Taz the Immortal streaming and Simula. So we're gonna rate both of them guys because Simula only has 2 people watching him, and Taz only has like 1 person watching him. And guys, let's try to keep the debate about what we have tonight to say the game in here. Taz and Simula might not want to talk about them, to be honest.
For sure.
So like, but if they're open to it, sure, we can. But if they don't want to, like, remember, I'm the one that did this stream, so they may not feel the same way. So what did Taz go? He was just live.
It
Technical
says, why do
difficulty?
people make fun of Ghost Dog? Be nice people. as he purposely was around for my Gauntlet stream, made sure to be on so he could ridicule me through the Terax fight.
Right. Humble times.
I remember I tried helping you out, my damnedest with that fight.
Yeah, you know what? The funny thing is, you know who I use now to fight every Terax?
Oh,
Source Spring.
nice.
Oh, and
Solo
guys,
bosses with her and everything.
we have 135 votes. Thank you guys for that.
I can't even see the vote anymore because it's like hidden behind the Lefty Knox pin.
I'm about to end it now. And you'll see the results of the vote. And guys, thank you for the 53 likes. I appreciate that.
There we go. Dang.
Shout out to Ghost Dog and Xander for being on call. So make sure you give them guys a like and a sub. That's the vote. That's the vote. That's the vote right there. So it looks like 65% of y'all voted yes for State of the Game regarding CN's video. 25% undecided and 9% no. I don't know. So 135 votes. That's not bad. And I just dropped Simulas and Taz the Immortals link. Did y'all guys have anything before we go?
Subscribe to Lefty Knox.
And on that note, subscribe to Ghost Off 54 and Xander Scar as well. Make sure guys you check them out. But yeah, guys, I'm going to head out of here. And thank you guys for giving me your feedback. We're definitely going to have to do this again, and we'll discuss the state of the game. I don't know when we'll do it again, but I think it's something we should definitely talk about. So
Agreed.
I think we need to wait to see what they're going to bring before the next, because you can't. It's not fun to have the same discussion.
Yeah, but it has to be based off something. So good point, Ghost Off. Lord Shadowman want to borrow some wigs. Really? I'll be in the stream tomorrow. I'll ask. I'll definitely ask. I didn't know my wigs were a big hit though. Let's go. But again, thank you, Tony Kraus, for the $20 donation. And I'm going to head out of here. So, like I always say, guys, let's go to my location real quick. Y'all guys stay safe. Oh, we gotta do the raid. My bad. It can be left. Hold on. I forgot about the hashtag. Lefty, Xander, Ghost Dog, raid. Yeah, that'll be a hashtag. It's a little long. That's what she said. But
Not long.
that'll be fine though. I mean, he likes them. But yeah, guys, like I always say, you guys stay safe. Thank you again, guys, everyone, for your positive feedback on the state of the game. We're definitely going to do this again. I don't know when, but we are, and I think it was really healthy of us to get all of our feelings and thoughts and about this game out, because we play it every day. So we definitely need to give our input on how we're feeling about the game that we play, that they put out. So, like I always say, again, shout out to Xander and Ghost Off for being on the call. You guys stay safe. Please wear your mask. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next stream. Y'all take care and have a great and wonderful day.
Like,
Take care.